You're now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Radio, man. We are back. We back up in this BI, man, making it do what it do. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know the routine, man. Once we get to 100, I'm going to give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez in the building. T-Seals from the ATL, my brother. Salute to Stephen X. Hold on, let me blow it up a little bit. I gotta blow it up on my side. I have two monitors. Hold on. I have two monitors, guys, so I'm gonna go buy me a big monitor. I'm gonna get the big long monitor. I told you guys I study a lot of these different content creators, really more so outside of boxing. I study people like Angry Man. Shout out to the GOAT Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. to him. My mentor Roberto Blake. Can't forget about a lot of the stuff that I studied in the past. Russell Brunson. Anybody want to know how to? And I be dropping the game. You know what? I told you guys I was going to do a show. Remember, I told you guys I was going to do an entire show on how to just how to get traffic in general, right? How to get traffic to your website, whatever, social media, whatever. Like this book right here is a really, really good book. I actually took this program. This is the guy. Russell Brunson is the guy who's the founder of ClickFunnels. You guys have ever heard of ClickFunnels before? That's the guy right there. That's the guy right there. So, as a matter of fact, that guy was the reason why I started a YouTube channel. It was, not really. Well, really, it was, I saw a video of Fred Barbershop Conversations, and he had Drew Titan on there, and there was an interview on Sugar Hill. So I decided to go into boxing because of that, because I saw where, Drew had said that he wished that Sugar Hill would have died in a car fire. So that made me decide to go into boxing. But what made me start a YouTube channel, remember I told you guys, when I originally started my channel, it was going to be about race, religion, and politics. And there was this 30-day funnel challenge that I took with Russell Brunson called Traffic Secrets, and I have the book right here. And I had a funnel, which is the website, and it's dealing with sales and all that stuff there. But then one of the challenges was to start a YouTube channel. So it was going to be about race, religion, and politics. I saw that video, Fred Barbershop Conversations, him, Drew Titan, and Sugar Hill. And then when I saw that interview, I said, you know what, man, fuck it, man. I'm finna get into boxing, because I see a lot of the shit that they was talking about I didn't agree with. And that's what made me get into boxing. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hell, if I probably never would have saw that show, that's what I would have been doing, race, religion, and politics. Hey, shout out to Doug Flesh. Salute to you, fam. Hey, shout out to Rod in the building. Metal Hendricks, Mr. Golden. Salute to you, brother. Shout out to G5. Salute, Bronx, stand up. L. Harvey. Who else we got, man? Shout out to Blueprint GB. Shout out to Zakumba. Shout out to Stephen X, man. Jamie Rivera, salute to you, fam. Gertz, what's up, baby boy? Shout out to Gertz. Mr. Guanacarlo, salute to you, my brother. Pieces of Mr. Guanacarlo. Shout out to my sister, the lovely Jackie Hernandez. How you doing, Jackie? Sheila from Cali. What's going on, sis? Sheila from Cali, Killer Cali. I think she's from North Cali. She's from the Bay, right? Bay, Yay area girl. Shout out to Taylor for Wealth. Kelly Boston, what's going on, fam? Who else we got here, man? Oh, shit. Hey, shout out to Big Chief Boxing. What's going on, brother? Big Chief Boxing. What's going on? Mike Wilson in the building. It is what it is, man, etc., etc., etc. Shout out to Steel, man. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. Off the Ropes Boxing. Salute, fam. Shout out to G-Money. G-Money, what's going on, fam? G-Money in the building. G-Money's in the building. Etc., etc., etc. Okay, we got over 100 here. Before we get into the show, guys, I want to address something. Now, what I want to address is this. My good brother, WCS, he did a live, and basically, you know, he said some, you know, said some disparaging words about me on his live and stuff like that, right? And I had somebody hit me up, and I reached out, you know, I actually went on his live, and I actually, you know, was listening to some of the stuff he was saying. So, make a long story short, the brother was, there was a video that I dropped probably last year with Terence Crawford wrestling his nephew in his yard, in his mother's front yard, right? So WCS took that video, uploaded it, and, you know, he got a strike. Someone reported it or whatever, and they took the video down, and his channel's been demonetized. I didn't do it. And I don't know who did it. You get what I'm saying? So that's what that issue was about. Me and the brother spoke on the phone. Everything is fine. We spoke like men, spoke like gentlemen. Everything is fine. I want to let everybody know something. Coach Malachi don't report videos. I don't get people copyright strikes for using any content that I may put out. If you've been watching me long enough, I tell anybody that's on this show, and I say this time and time again, I don't care if you use my material. You don't have to call me. You don't have to ask me permission. You can use whatever you want to use, however you see fit. Even if you're making the videos dissing me, you can take my picture, put it in the thumbnail like General Fardy, and, you know, use audio from my show or whatever, and diss me. I don't care. The reason why I don't care is because I know how to reverse engineer the shit, and I'm always going to benefit from it. Anything that anyone can say that's going to keep my name out there, like, I'm not going to stop you. I look at that as free advertising and promotion. That's how I look at that. So that's what that was all about. Again, Coach Malachi don't report YouTube channels. I don't report channels. I don't do that because, you know, there's times on my show where I use other people's content as teaching points, you know, copyright, what is it? It's covered under the Copyright Act. I talk about certain things. Like I showed BDA's some of his stuff yesterday, and this is for educational purposes only, stuff like that. I mean, I don't play the whole thing, you know, so I don't do that. And guess what? There's never been any issues since I've been on YouTube, and also I don't give a damn. There's people who making videos about me right now with my stuff in it, dissing me, whatever. I don't care. I'm the type of guy like this here. If I can dish it, I got to know how to take it. So I'm not the type of guy that I'm going to be on my platform talking shit, and then when someone takes some of my content and talk shit about me, I'm going to get all butthurt and sensitive. No, we don't do that. True. If you dish it, you got to know how to take it. I know y'all was going to want to tell me to say pause. Pause. I can take it. You know what I mean? If I dish it, meaning that if I talk shit to the LDBC or Fanon or whoever, Janitor Fardy or whatever, if I talk shit and they say, well, you know what, we're gonna use his face on the thumbnail, make a show about him, diss him, guess what? I gotta know how to take it. I say this time and time again on this show. So I just want to clarify that. I don't do that. If anyone, if I'm all right with you, and I gotta say this because there's quite a few people who have my phone number. And if you have my phone number, you all right with me. Even if you don't have my phone number, we have no issues, you're all right with me. If there's any question about anything that someone is saying, hey man, coach said this or coach said that, you got my phone number, dog, just call me. All you gotta do is call me. If you call me, we can clarify that. And I take it like this here, whoever said it, let's me, you, and them get on the phone together and we can address it. Because I'm pretty sure it's not true. I'm not going to talk behind your back. Anything I'm going to say on this platform, I'm going to say it in the person's face. So I just want to throw that out there. Me and my brother, it was a misunderstanding. And I do understand where the brother was coming from because he felt like, hey, man, coach, me and this dude's supposed to be all right. But yet I got a copyright strike on the video that he put out there. Literally a video, I'm just, filming Crawford wrestling with his nephew. Everybody has that video. Ellie Setback has that video. He got way more views than I got on it. I think Fight Hype have that video. They put it out there. Fight Hub. There's a lot of that video went everywhere. It went viral. It's all on Twitter. It's all on Instagram, and it's all on different platforms on YouTube. I don't do that. So I'm just letting anybody know. I don't give a fuck what. I do know I do have some haters. I do have some haters, and the haters will try to do whatever, say whatever, and that's fine. I told you guys how this YouTube stuff works. You're going to have guys who, they may be all right with you one day and y'all fall out the next day. That's how it is. As it relates to me and WCS is cool. I'm clearing the record. Me and the brother's cool. I reached out to the brother. I spoke to him like men. And that's it. So that's the end of that. There's no more issues. Shout out to my main man, Reggie Owens, in the building. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Also, let me address two more things. I make light of this, but I'm gonna tell you, everybody in this chat are not they are from different boxing communities. You have people who come from the LDBC, I have as moderators. You have people who come from H Money, I have as moderators. You have people who come from Non, I have as moderators. I don't set trip about which boxing community you're from. You know what I mean? Like, this shit ain't that serious to me. We gonna talk our shit. We gonna be fun. We gonna be entertaining. This is gonna be an outlet for anybody who wanna come over here. We gonna have fun. I'm gonna talk my shit. I can guarantee you that. I'm gonna talk my shit. I don't give a damn who say what. But if I'm all right with you, bro, if anybody come to you telling you, yeah, man, Coach said this behind your back, man, hit me up immediately. Don't never believe what another nigga say that I say about you. If you gotta call me. Because if the dude is telling you I said something about you behind your back, he has to be willing to say it in my face or on the phone with us on the line to clear the record. This is how I was always taught in the Nation of Islam. Because that's how you kill backbiting. Backbiting and slander is something that kills any organization, right? And this is my FOI manual. I learned that in here. The FOI class, we talk about there's a lesson in, let's see, the restricted laws of Islam, restricted law number 11, slack talk and gossip is forbidden. And it says, do not deal with hypocrites or show sympathy towards them. Yeah, I don't get out like that. If I'm all right with you, don't never believe what another nigga says that I said about you. Because if I said, I'm going to tell you. You know what I mean? Just hit me up to clarify the record. A simple phone call. Quite a few people have my number. Just call me. I'm very easily accessible. You know what I mean? Another thing, there's a question about the LDBC. So I'm going to clarify that right now. People heard me say that, hey, I'm going to back up off of the LDBC. You know what I mean? I'm going to back up off of them. And, some people think that Bill Haney has something to do with that. I can guarantee you Bill Haney ain't have shit to do with it, because if you guys remember when Bill Haney was on this show and he said that how much he loved my platform. He said he gave LDBC a shout out. He gave Aki TV and all those guys a shout out. Some of the people that Bill is all right with, I don't fuck with. And them dudes don't fuck with me. And he said, man, we got to, come together as brothers. And if you guys remember that live, I say, nah, fuck that. There ain't no coming together. That shit ain't going to happen, Bill. You know what I mean? So I'm the type of guy, I'm not going to fall out with you because you are all right with a group of people or a guy that I don't like. If someone is, let's say me and my brother Reggie Owens, like me and Reggie Owens is cool. I look at him as my brother. We may have different disagreements on certain things, but me and him cool, right? But let's say he's all right with H Money. I don't fuck with H Money. I'm not gonna fall out with Reg because he fuck with a nigga I don't fuck with. Like, we grown ass men. Dude, me and you all right. And my relationship with you from a friendship standpoint should not be based upon whether you have to see things the way I see things. It doesn't work that way. If you get along with a nigga that I don't get along with, okay, fine, that's cool. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fall out with you about that. To me, that's childish as fuck. That's childish as fuck. I got moderators from everywhere. I don't give a fuck where you from. When you come over here, man, I look at y'all as family. True. And I tell you what, I'm not on nobody's payroll. Bill Haney ain't paying me. I can call him, he'll tell you. He ain't paying me shit. I ain't getting paid a motherfucking thing. This ain't, you know what I mean? Like, I love boxing. All this other stuff that's going on, Out here on YouTube, I don't give a fuck about, dog. We gonna keep doing us, but as of late, to my brother WCS, we good. We cool. I mean, that's my brother. I ain't gonna fall out with him. However, we addressed everything. I'm not gonna repeat what we spoke about, but whatever the issue it was is done. But let everybody know, if I do a show, you wanna use any of my material, you can use it, I don't care. If you wanna use it to diss me, you can use it, I don't care. I really don't. Let's give everybody a round of applause one more time. Yeah, we're not a monolith. This is not a monolith group of people. Like people, we're not a monolith. We're gonna agree to disagree sometimes. And if me and you really are right, I'm not gonna fall out with you about no bullshit, especially about no goddamn fighters who making millions of dollars. Fighters who are making millions of dollars, and Coach Malachi Williams ain't getting a damn dollar of it. I don't have no relationship with none of these fighters like that. I'm telling you, I don't. So this shit ain't like this. I make money outside of YouTube. This is why you don't see me dropping 5-6 videos a day. I do one show a day. That's it. And I get out of everybody's way. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't do 20 videos a day. I don't have to. I don't depend on this to pay, to pay most of my bills or whatever. I don't. This right here, I just do one show a day and that's it. If I wanted to do the money grab, it's very easy. I could drop 5-6 videos a day, make a whole lot of clickbait, chase every goddamn thing. I don't chase everything because it ain't worth my time. So anyways, is Teofimo Lopez overlooking Jamaine Ortiz for Terence Crawford? What do I mean by that? Jamaine Ortiz, and this is my opening monologue. Jamaine Ortiz and Teofimo Lopez fight is going down in Las Vegas, Nevada, guys, on February the 8th. I forgot where they're fighting at. Shit. I think the Mandalay Bay. I think they're fighting in the Mandalay Bay. The Mandalay Bay, right? But Teofimo Lopez hasn't really said much about his opponent. He hasn't really said much about his opponent, Jamaine Ortiz. Teo has been talking about Terence Crawford as of late. He seems to be overlooking Ortiz, or maybe it's a publicity stunt by Teofimo. I think it's kind of more of a publicity stunt myself. True. Maybe he's serious about the Crawford fight. Maybe we'll find out in time. But the crazy part about it is this. Teofimo says he wanted, this is what I heard. I think it was a video I seen that someone, he was talking about, he said he reached out to Devin Haney. Dev ducked him. He said he reached out to Super Del Matias. Super Del Matias ducked him. He said, I think he's, you know what? I don't want to misquote it, but I think he said something of the sort to where he needed $20 million to fight Devin Haney and all that stuff there. Again, I don't give a fuck. I told you guys, I know I got my finger on the pulse of this shit. There's a civil war going on with boxing fans. I studied this shit. For 3 years, I've been studying this shit. I studied everybody. I studied every channel. I studied all of the chats. You know what I mean? Well, not every channel, but I studied a lot of channels, right? I don't study them anymore because I don't have to. It's, I know what it is. But yet I study other content creators that I've been watching for years, like The Angry Man, Kevin Samuels, Tasha K, Hassan Campbell, Willie D, Dr. Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed. Like, all of these guys are great to me. Really, really great content creators. Ed Red TV. Like, I study all these dudes. You know what I mean? My mentor, Roberto Blake. That's my main. That's my go-to guy for. He's smart as hell. Costs $300 an hour just to speak to him. Roberto Blake. Y'all look him up. Now, Teofimo said he wanted $20 million to fight Devin Haney. Now, you can just imagine what he would want to fight Terence Crawford. If this is true that he wanted $20 million to fight Devin Haney, what in the hell would he want to fight Terence Crawford? True. I'm just asking. This is a legitimate question. I seriously doubt Teofimo is serious about fighting Crawford. I doubt it. I really do doubt it. I think this is a clout chase. I think he's using it to build up his fight, but he's not talking about Jamaine Ortiz. So some people are wondering, like, man, I wonder if he overlooking this dude. This might be a Teofimo versus George Kambosos all over again. I don't know. We'll see. Now, I seriously doubt that Teofimo is serious about the Crawford fight. Bob Arum will have to come up with some type of an agreement with Bud in order to make that fight happen. What weight class would this fight happen at? I have no idea. Again, I'm not taking this too seriously. Teofimo is a great fighter, but he's a joke at the same time. Not because, and I'm gonna tell you why he's a joke at the same time. He sounds delusional at times, like his father, Teofimo Sr. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like Teofimo Sr. I like Teofimo. I like Teofimo Sr. Teofimo Sr. is very funny to me. The dude is entertaining. You know, I'm a shit talker. So I like dudes who talk a whole lot of shit. He talk shit. Bill Haney, I like Bill because Bill talk shit. You know what I mean? So that's more on the lines of the type of stuff that I am. I'm gonna talk some shit, talk my shit, and keep it pushing. And especially if you creative with the shit talking, it just makes it all fun. True. It just makes it all fun. You know what I mean? So but you know, from what I'm hearing, Jamaine Ortiz is focused on training. So the knock on Teofimo Lopez is that he has a tendency to overlook opponents that's deemed to be lesser skilled than him. If Teofimo is overlooking Ortiz, will that set the table for an upset? Similar to what George Kambosos did to Teofimo Lopez back in 2021 at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden. True. So, we saw him fight Sandor Martin, and some say that Sandor Martin won that fight. Sandor Martin did drop Teofimo twice. The second time he dropped him, the referee said it wasn't a knockdown, but it was clearly a knockdown. So he looked good against Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor was coming off a 17-month layoff, and he was coming off of an injury. So timing, ring rust, whatever, a lot of that played a factor into Josh Taylor's performance. That's any fighter. I don't care whether it's Crawford, whether it's Spence, whether it's Wilder, whether it's Tank, whether it's Shakur. If you have a fighter that haven't been in the ring a while, and then you finally get in the ring, some of these guys are not going to perform, to their peak that they can perform at because they haven't been in the ring boxing, keeping their tools sharp. True. Anyways, if you would like to become a sponsor of the show, please hit me up at $ Cash App, $ True Media Today USA. And for corporate sponsorship, hit me up at coach@coachmalachi.com. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, shout out to Eric Gomez, Bomb Squad. To this day. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales in the building. Shout out to Steven 47. Shout out to Big Soldier, salute, fam. Shout out to MPR. Shout out to my sister Elena. JC is in the building. Jeff Luciella's in the building. L. Harvey's in the building. Swat Jones, Fort Worth, Texas, stand up. It is what it is. Anyways, before we get into the show, I gotta say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. Y'all know who we gotta say, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey, man, shout out to the Wise in the building. The Wise One is in the building. The Wise One. And my main man, MK Productions, man. MK Productions is in the building, man. It is what it is. Listen, man, if y'all sitting here watching the show, hate watching, we know we got them shea butters out there. Want to sit here watching the show, hate watching, you know what I mean? You don't want to hit the like button? Riley, get them.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hey, Drew, shout out to Drew, dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach standing on biz like a real Capricorn. This is the thing I want to say too, guys. Like, if you have an issue with somebody and y'all are all right, y'all just talk to each other. Don't get caught up in the hoopla of this YouTube shit. If you and the person all right and there's a misunderstanding, you guys just talk to each other. Now, if you reach out and talk to each other in the background and that don't work out, then so be it. Just reach out and talk to each other. You'll be surprised how much just a conversation can resolve a lot of things. Just reach out and talk to each other, and then if the shit don't work out, then fuck it. It's whatever from there, Shout out to Troll, man. Shout out to Troll. He said, don't be hate watching. Nah, don't hate watch, man. Don't hate watch. Shout out to Bruce Gas, my brother Bruce Gas, man. Bruce Gas been, shit, Bruce, I think, shit, Bruce, he been rocking with me, man, from the beginning. hey, Bruce Gas, Bruce been rocking with me from the beginning, bro. Like, literally, when I started my channel, for real, though. For real. Anyways, what you guys think about Teofimo, man? Does it seem like to you that he's overlooking Jamaine Ortiz? I'm picking Teo to win this fight, to be fair. Matter of fact, let me move my camera over. Hold on, move. I'm picking Teo to win this fight, to be fair. Some people have hit me up and said that, hey, man, coach, Teofimo might be going through what he went through with George Kambosos, man. This might be a letdown fight. You do know he didn't look good against Sandor Martin, this and that, and he's focusing on Crawford. I kind of think this might be kind of like a smoke screen. I think Teofimo Lopez is taking Jamaine Ortiz very serious, and he may be putting doubts out there based on his behavior. But I think he's taking him serious. I believe that Jamaine Ortiz is coming to fight. I do believe that. I think Jamaine Ortiz is coming to fight. I don't think he's coming to lay down, and I think Teofimo's coming to fight. I hope that Teo is not sleeping on this kid, because this young man can fight. He's a good fighter. I hope he's not sleeping on him. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing, man. What you say, fam? You say Tough Glove he said, I think Jamaine Ortiz is made for Lopez's style. More than likely. More than likely, Tough Glove. More than likely. I got to sit back and look at some more fight film on Jamaine Ortiz. And, of course, Teo. Teo was one of my favorite fighters at 135. When Teo was in the lightweight division, he was one of my, as a matter of fact, I think he was my favorite fighter. It was Lomachenko, but then when he beat Lomachenko, Teo became that. Because I got caught up on, Teo was hitting backflips in the ring, the takeover. Like, he had a little swag about himself. But then what happened was, after the Loma fight, his swag kind of died down a little bit, because he didn't fight until like a year later. A year or a little over a year later, something of that sort. He was, he went into a purse bid, to fight, George Kambosos. Triller won the purse bid. Then him and his daddy went to talking about, T. Diddy went to talk about.
We did it first. And we did it first. And we motivate even the greats. This is different.
You get what I'm saying? They were talking about he motivate even the greats and all that stuff there. So they went on that. They went on that tour. We got Jennifer Lopez. We got J Bobby and Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? Malumba. So he went talking about that. You see him they were smoking hookah in the club and whatever, the bar, whatever the case may be. So they were doing all of that, and it seemed like that they forgot that they had a fight with George Kambosos. So I don't think that Teo was going to make the same mistake in this fight that he did against Killer Cam, what they call the ferocious Kambosos. I called him Killer Cam, hyping it up after George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez. I was talking about Killer Cam, Killer Cam. I called him Killer Cam. Put the hype train up on him. Y'all know how we do it. Hey, shout out to doggone Eric. Y'all, salute to you, fam. Eric, what's going on? I'm finna get ready to drop these phone lines, but y'all know what time TI is. When it comes to boxing, man, we running things, and y'all know what it is. You feel me?
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Boston with Reggie Owens here, man. Shout out to Boston with Reggie Owens as well. Shout out to the Natural, Ishmael Barroso. Salute to you, fam. T-Seals, ATL, salute, fam. So, again, I don't know, man. It seemed like to me, though, bro, like, if Teofimo Lopez loses this fight, I'm going to point directly to this. I'm going to say, you know what, dog? You were talking about Crawford the whole goddamn time, and it seemed like you wasn't really focused on Jamaine Ortiz. Now, I will say this, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that this fight is being promoted correctly. I haven't seen any have you guys seen a lot of promotion on this fight? I don't think Top Rank is doing a good job in promoting this fight. Have you guys seen anything, a lot of promotion? Hey, shout out to my sister from North Omaha, Tila in the building, JC in the building. Salute, fam. I haven't seen a whole lot. Have you guys seen a lot of promotions on this fight? I haven't seen nothing. So, this fight is not even being promoted. To be fair, haven't seen anything. I seen a flyer, but I haven't seen any promotion. So, Bob Arum is doing a terrible job at it. Is it Bob Arum, or he's the head of the Top Rank, so I gotta say that. He's doing a terrible job at it. ESPN, whoever's responsible for getting the message or the word out there that Teofimo has a fight coming up on February the 8th, they are dropping the ball, and they're doing a terrible job at that shit.
You're gonna get some Willie D.
For real, though. True. But Kate Carlson said, well, when is it? See, he asking the question, when is the fight? Listen, Kosi don't even know. He asking when is the fight. The fight is February the 8th. I'm going to be at that fight. The fight is February the 8th. So, yeah, he don't even know when the fight is. You get what I'm saying? Bro, that fight in, what is that, 10 days? Nah. Nah, you know what is it, 12 days? Let me see. On my calendar. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. It's in 2 weeks. My bad. It's in 2 weeks. The fight is in 2 weeks, fam. The fight is in 2 weeks. So, I haven't heard nothing about it. Shout out to Swat Jones.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Swat said, I still think Jamaine beat Loma, and I hope Tio ain't putting the cap on Jamaine for that loss. Are you saying putting on a cap for Jamaine? You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question. Some people did think that Jamaine Ortiz did beat Lomachenko. Some people did feel that way. It is what it is. It was a close fight. So some people feel that way. And sometimes you get these close fights, man. You know how those decisions go. But some people did feel that way. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I think we did a party for that fight, Swah. We did a fight party for that fight. And I think that after the fight, there were people in the chat that felt that Jamaine Ortiz did enough to win that fight.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, so shout out to LaRon 9817. He said he talked about Crawford so much, I forgot. He already had a fight scheduled. Yeah, but you know what though, LaRon, check this out. The reason why, and I think this is a publicity stunt by Tio. Maybe he's using that as a clout chase. I would say this is a clout chase in order to add attention to his fight. The only problem is people don't even know, goddamn it, about his goddamn fight. Hey, shout out to Tough Glove Boxing.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy, Cash App. He says, salute, fam. Salute the Tough Glove Boxing, man. Hey, thank you so much, brother, for the support. So that's the thing, right? There's so much going on about, he's talking so much about Crawford, who he wants to fight. It's like, are anybody asking him questions about Jamaine Ortiz? I do have an interview that I have to watch that Teofimo Lopez did with, I want to say Fight Hype. I think he did an interview with Fight Hype on one of those websites. And he was talking, as a matter of fact, I think it was Fight Hype because he was talking about how Devin Haney ducked him, Super Matthias ducked him, and I think the amount of money he wanted or whatever. And I think was that Fight Hype? That could have been Fight Hype or Fight Hub or something of that sort. But I want to say it was Fight Hype. So, but I didn't see the entire interview. So he has a fight coming up, but again, the brothers in the chat say they didn't even know he had a fight coming up. He's so busy talking about Crawford. No one is saying anything about Jamaine Ortiz. This fight is poorly being promoted. This is the facts. This fight is poorly being promoted. Shout out to Jew Money. What you say, Jew Money? You say I feel like Ortiz would beat Cambosos. Teal's resume is not bad at all. Nah, Teofimo don't have a bad resume. He don't have a bad resume, fam. He don't have a bad resume. I gotta be honest with you. And this is another thing. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm hearing, shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. I'm hearing that Floyd Mayweather is fighting on the day before the Super Bowl, Saturday. I don't know if you guys heard that. Shout out to Tila. What you say? You say it was Fight Hype. I seen that interview. Okay. I didn't see the entire interview, Tila. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch the entire interview. But this is the thing though, right? I don't see like Floyd Mayweather fighting on a Saturday. This is what I heard. I haven't seen any of the promotions about that, but I'm hearing that he's supposed to fight the day before the Super Bowl. Like an exhibition match. I'm hearing he's supposed to fight John Gotti's grandson. So I don't know if that's just a rumor or a speculation or what, but that's what I'm hearing. Shout out to Thug and D. Thug and D, salute, fam. Shout out to Thug and D, man. Matter of fact, Thug and D, shout out to Thug and D, man. I got a request. Anybody that's a moderator, if you're a mod, man, if anybody come in here trolling, just please warn them first. The issue that I had in the past, I had a lot of moderators in the past, and I had to take all of the wrenches one time because what happened was moderators were beefing with other people from other channels that had nothing to do with my channel, and some of them just started blocking people. So what I would ask the moderators to do, whatever issues that you have with someone else that may be in the chat that's from another channel, don't take it out over here in this chat. Whatever issues you have, if they trolling and spamming, fine, you warn them. If they spam it, block them, whatever, right? But all I'm saying is just try to be a little bit more mature about it. Just any of the moderators. That's all I'm saying. Now, Floyd Mayweather is supposed to fight John Gotti Jr. That's a rematch. No one is talking about that shit. Again, I haven't seen any advertising or promotions on it. So, I don't know how true it is, but I'm hearing he's supposed to fight Saturday. True. Phone lines is open, man. I'm finna get ready to drop these phone lines. God, call the show.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. That's what I'm hearing. Now I saw a brother in the chat say that they already fought. Yeah, they fought one time already. But I'm hearing it's supposed to be a rematch. I haven't got any confirmation on it, so you guys, if you find out something, let me know. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
James Lee, what's good, my guy?
James Lee, man, talk to me, fam.
Hey, coach, I'm trying to figure out how nobody is up in arms about Teofimo fighting Jamaine Ortiz for a 140 belt. When Jamaine Ortiz ain't never fought at the 140 division. He fought Lomachenko the first fight at 135 and then fought one more 135 fight. So how does he garner a championship fight when there's fighters that already been at 140 that ain't even got a shot at the belt?
Hold on, James. I'm pulling it up right now. Jamaine Ortiz is called the Technician, 17-1. He fought somebody named Antonio Moran at a catch weight, 137 pound catch weight. Yeah, you pretty much right. He had all of his fights pretty much at he had a couple of catch weight fights. But yeah, pretty much he's only had one fight at a catch weight of 137 and a half, and this is his first fight at 140. I mean, yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to figure, like, how do they determine these dudes is going to get shot? See, that's the thing that people not holding to the standard, right? Like, how does he get a shot when it's already dudes at 140 that's ranked to fight for a belt? Like, how does that go, bro?
I mean, it's very. I guess the same way that Roland Romero got a shot at the 140 title after coming off a knockout loss to Gervonta Davis. Like
that was bullshit too.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm drawing the parallel because you're asking the question. I'm like, dude, bruh, like this how this shit been working. You get what I'm saying? Like if the promotional company has a relationship with the sanctioning body, that's just pretty much how that works. That's just pretty much how that works out. I don't know the process, James Lee. I can be honest with you, brother. I don't know the process. I don't know the rules of the sanctioning bodies. Apparently, they make the rules and change the rules how they go along. You see people come out of nowhere, be in the top 10. Like, I really don't have any answers, brother. I really don't.
Yeah, next time you get a chance to talk to Rick or Tim, see if they can give you some insight on that, man. Because I mean, I'm just saying, it's funny, man, how dudes work themselves up the rankings, right? And don't even get a shot at the belt, and then they just move guys that never fought at the belt weight, right into a championship. Like that's crazy, bro.
No, but you know what though? Hey, James Lee, no, I'm saying this. I'm not saying this what anyone else is saying because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But what I'm saying is this here. We've seen these sanctioning bodies take bribes to get people to move up and down the rankings. That's how this shit works. Let's just be honest. So promotional companies have very, very strong ties. They have a lot of pull with different sanctioning bodies. That's how this works. You pay me, I put this guy here, you do this. That's how this works. Now that's a well-known secret. That goes on in the sport of boxing. That's just reality to the situation. So I'm not saying this is the case with Rolly Romero and this is the case with Jamaine Ortiz. I'm not saying that's the case, but I am saying that, hey, things like that do happen in the sport of boxing. So it's very easy to get people up and down the rankings. It's not hard at all.
All right.
All right, shout out to James Lee, man. Give a brother a round of applause. Be more. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard at all, fam. Shit, hey, I can get Poach Chop Willie. I can get Poach Chop Willie in the top 10 with the WBA right now. True. hey, T Seals, I can get Poach Chop Willie right now. Shout out to Corey Bradley. What did he say, fam? He say money. He say make this shit make sense. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, man. I mean, it is what it is. Pretty much. I mean, that's how it works out. That's how it works out, fam. Let's see. Shout out to, give him some more shout outs. Shout out to my main man. Shout out to NBA 813. What you say, fam? You say Matias injured. Haney just fought. Like, again, I'm saying all of this stuff about Super Matias. Devin Haney, we don't hear nothing about Devin Haney fight Super Matias. Why, I don't know. We're hearing about Teofimo Lopez fight Jamaine Ortiz. In-house fight. James Lee bring up a point. He don't know how was he able to get up there for a title shot and he hasn't had any fights at 140. I was thinking about Rolly Romero. And I'm like, dude, that's the same thing happened with Rolly Romero. Coming up with a knockout loss. That's pretty much how this shit been working. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to Big Soldier. He said Honor Barbosa is mandatory, but Tio is WBO Super Champ coach. Ortiz is a voluntary defense. Okay. So, again, bruh, I'm gonna tell you something. I have no answers to this shit. I don't. I have no answers to it. When you look at a lot of their bylaws say one thing. It says, hey, it's to, they have rules, right? And then they say it's to the interpretation of, no, not the interpretation. They say it's to the sanctioning body's discretion. Anytime I see to the sanctioning body's discretion, I automatically know what time it is. True. Listen, we automatically know what time it is because they can always hide behind that. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, we're gonna take a short station identification break. Phone lines did I drop the phone lines? Damn, I didn't drop the phone lines, did I? No, I didn't. Sorry about that, guys. I done dropped the phone lines. My bad. We're going to take a short station identification break. And when I get back, y'all make sure y'all hit that show, man. Call the show, man, because I want to talk about this here. How you guys feel about Teofimo Lopez? Do you feel he's overlooking Jamaine Ortiz by focusing on Terence Crawford? So it appears.
Experience the hottest comedy showcase of the year. The one and only undisputed king of comedy, Mo Williams and Friends. February 2nd at the legendary Temple Theater Ballroom in Meridian, Mississippi. Calling all comedy lovers in Meridian, Jackson, DeKalb, Scuba, Toomsuba, Laurel, Hattiesburg, and all points in between. All roads lead to 2320 8th Street in Meridian, Mississippi. Friday, February 2nd. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m. Come party all night with celebrities like Melvin Farmer, Keith Wallace, Big Dip of the Goody Mob, and Freeway Ricky Ross. Tickets are selling fast. Don't wait. Get yours at Queen City Friday Night Comedy on Eventbrite and secure your spot now. For more info, call 808-225-9063 for the hottest comedy showcase of the year. Friday, February 2nd at the legendary Temple Theater Ballroom. Live streaming available at www.rosstv.vhx.tv.
I'm trying to find this doggone John Gotti and Floyd Mayweather stuff. I haven't found any information on it. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Motown. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah. Look in your garbage, coach, because that fight's straight trash.
He said, "Oh, I found it. Hold on." He said, "All right, sorry about that. Go ahead, man. Sorry about that. Go ahead."
Nah, I was just tripping on the whole Jamaine Ortiz outrage. 8 of his 19 fights were at 140, coach, including his last one. I mean, nowadays we already know. Don't nobody needs to do anything to get the title shot. All you got to do is be cool with the right promoter. You know what I mean? And let them cats network that fight, you know, to make it happen. Otherwise, you know, nothing's a surprise. Half the time we get title fights, you know, a champ we know versus a guy we never heard of.
I see.
And that's nothing new, you know.
Hey,
I mean,
you know what?
you said it yourself.
I'm seeing, I'm looking at his box rate right now, Martin. I'm seeing he fought at 138.5 before. He's fought at 140 before. He's fought at 138 before. 138 again. 139. 141. 138. 138. So he's fought at between 137.5. So he's fought at 140 before. Fought in between 135, 140. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Plus, you know, these cats are big boys. They walk around 160 plus. You know what I mean? It ain't like, you know, this is you know, in the way the monster fucking jumping up to 140 or some shit like that. So it ain't no big thing.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about? Do you think Teo is overlooking Jamaine Ortiz? Because I haven't heard any promotion about this fight, and it seemed like he's focusing more on Terence Crawford. What do you think about that?
I think he is, because he's that kind of a dumbass. I mean, he has the skills to basically run 140, but we've seen these huge letdowns, you know, by him before. The Sandor Martin where he got outclassed, the whole, you know, Cambosis fiasco, you know, where he went out there trying to knock his ass out in the first round, ended up getting dropped himself. So he does kind of, you know what I mean, kind of space out and, you know, and basically just have these huge letdowns. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jamaine Ortiz put off the upset and stopped him. You know what I mean? He got the skills to do it. The question is, what type of Teo shows up? Yeah. Teo at his A game, I'm taking Teo all day. But Teo on some funny shit, I'm picking Teo to get his ass whipped.
All right, man. Yeah, you know, I like Teo. He's a talented fighter, man, but you just don't know which one you're going to get nowadays. Shout out to Mark from Oakland, man. Old Town stand up. Salute, fam. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I think that's the thing that people looking at with Teofimo Lopez. They're like, man, we don't know which Teo we're going to get. It sounds more like, see, this what it reminds me of.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think?
Hold on.
What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?" And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea." I think the only person that can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son.
You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
But once Teofimo became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach. Talk to me, fam.
And I'm gonna, you know, as far as Jamaine Ortiz goes, if he ends up winning or making it a close fight, I don't think that's from Lopez, you know, overlooking him. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude arguably beat, you know, Lomachenko. You know, so it ain't out of the realm of possibility that he gonna compete with Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna let that be the excuse. Teofimo, realistically, I don't think anything gonna happen between him and Crawford just because of the Bob Arum situation. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna have to make them negotiate, and I just don't think that's gonna happen. And then something else you spoke on was Devin Haney and Matias. I don't think Devin Haney is gonna take that fight right now, not because of who Matias is, because if you look at the fight that Matias lost, you know, that dude ain't nowhere near Devin Haney's level, but I just think it's because Matias got that IBF belt. And considering that Devin Haney came in at 165 his last fight, you know, you got to remember the last 3 fights under that 135, he had to fight under the IBF rules. And we can all agree he looked all sucked up because, you know, he couldn't come in more than 145. So I don't think he gonna take that fight until the end when he's just trying to be undisputed for the second time. So, you know, he can come in at 150 and then take it. But I don't think he's going to take it anytime soon because of the IBF rules, not because of Matias. You know what I'm saying? So, and Richardson Hitchens said the same thing. Like, he was like, if I'm going to fight this dude, I want to, you know, be at my best. I want to be able to rehydrate to, you know, where I feel comfortable, not what the IBF say.
But this is the thing about that, Curtis, though, because, I mean, I get what you're saying, but on the flip side, an argument can be made for Super Del Matias. He's like, listen, I'm holding myself to the 10-pound rehydration weight limit. It's not like I'm having an advantage over you. So what's the excuse? Because Super Del Matias is going through the exact same thing.
Yeah, they are. But I'm just saying, I think they're going to fight. But I think it's just going to be after, you know, Dev get all the other belts. And then he's just going to say that one for last. I don't think he want to compete under those rules, you know, throughout. You know what I'm saying? Because if he gets the belt now, then he got to fight, you know, such and such like that. Then he got to fight such and such like that. Like, I don't think he want to do it for multiple fights. I think he want to just do it for that one and then, you know, be done with it and move on from there. So I think they will fight because I've been watching Subriel and I don't see nothing special. You know what I mean? I think he got the same shot as everybody else, meaning that you got to knock Dev out to beat him. Y'all not going to beat him going 12 rounds. And considering that he ain't never been knocked down, I don't see a lot of people that's going to knock him out. You know what I mean? He ain't never been counted, you know, he ain't never had an 8 count. So all the people saying that he ain't got no chin, where do y'all get this from when the man ain't never even been knocked down? Mm. You know what I'm saying? So I think he got the same shot as everybody else. He got to knock Dev out. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, beat him up, overwhelm him for multiple rounds. And I see that hard to I see that hard to do. You know, just because of his boxing ability. So, you know, I don't think it's nothing to be scared of there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Dev is avoiding him. I think it's the IBF rules. You know what I'm saying? So I think they will fight. I just don't think it's going to be right away.
All right, man. So some people will look at that totally different, but I understand what you're saying. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach.
No, yeah, everybody going to have their opinions on it. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. You know, somebody might say otherwise, or Devin might shock the world. He might come out and fight the motherfucker, you know, in the next 2 fights. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way I see it.
Okay.
But all right, man.
All right. Long Beach, stand up. Cause boy, it's a whole lot of motherfuckers talking about Devin Haney ducking dog on Super Del Matias, and then they saying that Teofimo's doing the same. You know, that guy got a body in the ring. He killed somebody. So I'm not saying that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't like seeing that, fam. Like, I don't like to see fighters die in the ring. And you know, when you see shit like that, it kind of lets you really see how real this shit is. But let me show you guys something. Now, again, guys, I don't know how true this is. I don't know has this really been solid or confirmed yet. Floyd Mayweather. Now, this article was written back in 2023, November, right? Mayweather announced his latest match in his series of exhibition bouts on Instagram Thursday night. And it says that he's fighting John Gotti Jr. in a rematch. John Gotti III in a rematch set for Super Bowl weekend. As you guys know, Super Bowl weekend is the week that Teofimo Lopez is fighting Jamaine Ortiz. So, Teo and Jamaine Ortiz fight is on the 8th, February the 8th. Floyd Mayweather fight, exhibition, is supposed to be the day before the Super Bowl. So, let's see. Now, let's go right here. It says, so much for Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao in Japan for the New Year's Eve. Pacquiao, yada, yada, yada. They talking about Pacquiao. So let's go here. It says, according to Instagram, and this is what's on Floyd Mayweather's personal Instagram post. Mayweather will face off against John Gotti III in a rematch of their June 2023 meetup that ended in chaos after 6 rounds of holding and trash talk. Whew, I can't make this up. The referee waved the fight off. You know that. So Floyd Mayweather is giving him a rematch. Kicking off Super Bowl weekend, unfinished business, Mayweather wrote on social media, see you in Las Vegas. More details. So details coming soon. I haven't seen the details, the rest of the details. I'll call it, what's your name, where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, what's going on? It's Rob from New York.
Rob from New York, talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach. So about these people getting title shots all of a sudden, I have a one comment about that. So last summer, I actually went to the UK for an event, for a business event, and I randomly ended up meeting a guy from Sheffield. And upon meeting him, I ended up kind of mentioning like, oh shit, you know, you're from the same town that Kell Brook is from. And he's like, oh no, I'm a boxer. So we struck up a conversation, and we got deep into the discussion and just pretty much how the business works. And pretty much he was kind of enlightening me and putting me pretty much into game on how everything works. And everything that you're saying as far as like, listen, you know, if you're cool with the promoter, you're going to get those big fights. I don't know if it was one of Eddie Hearn's fighter. I don't know if it was one of the Smith brothers or one of them dudes that Eddie Hearn has constantly getting title shots. And he's lost time after time after time. And it's like, listen, you know, as long as you have some good relationship with the promoters, you're going to keep getting those fights. So another thing that I didn't know was the fact that the promoters, you know, half of the time, and maybe you know this, but I didn't at the time, was the promoters don't even have the money. Like the promoters are practically trying to get the money from the investors to actually match up the fights and actually just promote the fight. So that's something that I had no clue about. But it's just crazy how, you know, you can work your ass off and these sanctioning bodies, they don't really do shit. You know, you can kind of just do everything that they tell you to do, and unless, you know, you're out there promoting yourself, you're basically screwed. Either you're knocking people out or you're being blatantly outspoken, kind of like how Rolly is. You're just doomed. But that's my call, Coach.
Man, shout out to Rob from New York, man. Salute, fam. Now I want to show you guys something. Now this is where this post I just read to you guys, this is where it came from. As you can see, this is Floyd Mayweather's. I'm following him. This is Floyd Mayweather's Instagram page. He dropped this 9 weeks ago. Kicking off Super Bowl weekend. Unfinished business. See you in Las Vegas. More details soon. Mayweather versus John Gotti. Kicking off Super Bowl weekend. You guys see this? Right here on the right. So this is where this came from. This 9 weeks ago. You get what I'm saying? So just in case anyone is interested in that, I know you Flomos out there. Floyd is fighting an exhibition match, you know, on the day before the Super Bowl weekend. True. Shout out to Big Soda. Salute to you, fam. Stephen X, salute to you, fam. Swap, what you say, fam? He said, I feel like Floyd should just sit down somewhere. Him trying to do it this long. Yo, Florida be 47 years old this year. CJ, salute. Florida be 47 years old this year. 47. And you know that's going to be a pay-per-view fight. I hope y'all know that. That's going to be a pay-per-view fight. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Y'all know that's going to be a pay-per-view fight.
Man, I know they ain't who I think it is. Man, that damn, come on, man. He ain't talking about all that shit. I tell you, I'm going to get your ass, huh? Man, stop all that damn barking and take his ass with me. I tell you, I'm going to get you. I want to hear that shit. I tell you. You ain't no damn dog, boy. You a pussy cat. He ain't telling me. I got my heart in your ass. He ain't telling me.
Hey, that's how we pull up on them Shea Butter Lifetime revolutionaries. True. Hold on, guys. We got another call calling in. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach. Salute, first of all. Teo better not overlook Jamaine Ortiz. This kid is a good fighter, man. You know what I mean? He's got skills, man. He's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. He keeps talking about Crawford. He might be barking up the wrong tree, man, because I don't know if Crawford is out of his league, but, you know, I know he's calling the man out, but it is what it is. I also agree with James Lee was saying, these guys getting these title shots, man. It's been going on for a while now in boxing, several years now. It's always been done, but it's happening more than yeah. And, you know, people have been there for years, you know, moving up the ranks, putting in the work, and they don't get the title shot, man. So that's not cool. I don't like that, never have. Another thing, Coach, Pat Frank, man, they're not promoting the fights no more, man, and that's bad for business. I don't know why that is. I know Bob Arum is old, and he probably doesn't have the energy to get into that, but that's bad, man. And, Coach, this fight, Jamaine Ortiz and Teo, is that on a Thursday night?
Yeah, it's on a Thursday. It's on a Thursday.
Okay.
The reason why they're fighting on a Thursday because they don't want to fight the day before the Super Bowl. And if this is true about Floyd Mayweather fighting the weekend of the Super Bowl, so I don't know if that's going to either be a Friday or a Saturday. I mean, that's another thing on there. So yeah, but he's fighting on the Thursday.
I was watching Showbiz this morning, bro, and he dropped a video. I don't know how old this is, but it was a sparring session. Tio and Rolly Romero. He was beating the shit out of Rolly, man. Like, the boy quit, man. Literally, he quit towards the end, but, like, that's enough. Like, again, Rolly's a joke. He's champion today. I don't understand it, but I hope Grandpa gets a title shot, bro. Yo, Coach, when you check that out, man, you're gonna remember me, bro. He was beating the shit out of that kid.
I'm gonna go check it out.
That's my call, bro.
Hey,
Peace.
shout out to Jamie, man.
All right.
Man, shout out to Charles Edward Cheese.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that. Bam, hundo on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, salute to Cheese, man. Salute to you, brother. This show is sponsored by you today, fam. So this show is sponsored by Charles Edward Cheese. Put his name down for sponsorship. He say playtime's over, boy. Shout out to Coach. He say shout out to Coach and salute to the chat. Hey, Cheese, salute to you, fam. I really appreciate the support, fam. Let's look at, you know what? Let's do this. There's a fighter that I never really talk about, and it's a shame on me. Let's look at the 140-pound division, and I'm going to tell you who I'm talking about.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Jack Catterall is at 140-pound division. I never talk about Jack Catterall. And it's a shame. It's really a shame. I like Jack Catterall, but I never talk about him. I want to talk about him now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Stone Bone Boxing, man, from Omaha.
What do you say? Boom Boom Boxing?
Stone Bone Boxing. Omaha.
Oh, Stone Bone Boxing from Omaha. Talk to me, fam.
What's up, Mike? Yeah, I met you a couple times, man. I met you at the gym for the.
Oh yeah, man. Salute, fam.
We kicked it at the parade.
Yeah. I remember you, brother. Salute to you, fam.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. You know, Omaha fuck with you tough. To me, I don't know if Teofimo overlooking him, man. I think Teofimo is just like there ain't really no buzz. Bud's the hottest name out there. I think he's just trying to put his name out there so he can talk himself up to get people interested in his fight. So maybe I think that's his whole little thing about it. But Ortiz is a good fighter, though. You saw the issues he made Lomachenko have, and Tio, he can easily be distracted. So it ain't hard for somebody to take advantage of him not paying attention to what's going on at the moment. So I hope Ortiz taking it as he overlooking him. I hope he's using it as motivation. But to me, Tio is just, I don't know, man. To me, he just talk a lot. Like, and sometimes it's really not making sense. Sometimes he might be making sense, but he say so much other shit. But usually when you check him, you respond humbly, you know. Yeah. Like you saw how he responded after Bud checked him, you know, like, hey man, you know, I'm just saying, like, I know how great he is, and you know, it'll be a great challenge for me, you know. Like, it reminds me of your cousin that be seeking attention, and sometimes you go overboard. Then when you snap on it, he's like, man, why you going off on me, man? We family. Yeah. Like that's Tio. So that's all it is. He's just trying to get us talking about him, and then as proxy, we'll talk about his fight. and because there is no buzz for it right now. Like they need to focus on him to try to build him up. But what he did when he tried to do that deal and talked all that shit about Top Rank and all that shit, I don't think they really as vested in him either. So he kind of got his back up against the wall. I think he's just trying to throw shit out and see what sticks, to see what we'll talk about. And shout out to you, man. You always fair, man. I always tell people, you ain't never that you took Crawford's side in this shit. But if you were honest and you said what was right there blatant in front of you, it put you on the path of truth. And no man want to lie to himself, and I appreciate you just being honest. You will call out Bud when it's necessary. You calling out all these grown men when it's necessary, man. We need more niggas calling these niggas out, and maybe they wouldn't be so emotional when you say one thing that ain't like praise for them. So, all right, Coach, man, stay at it.
Man, shout out to Stone Bone Boston. Salute to you, fam. Salute, brother. North Omaha, stand up. Yeah, my biggest hang up. This what was my biggest hang up. My biggest hang up was, if you say that you are a quote unquote pro-black boxing community and we support the black fighters, but then you going at these black fighters vehemently, like I had an issue with that, and I just felt like it went too far as related to Bud. But other than that, that's it. You know what I mean? I try to draw the parallels between the two, but it is what it is. What's it's done is done. I think we don't dead at that situation. Let's look at doggone this right here, fam. Super Ortiz. Everybody say this guy's the boogeyman in the division. Understandably so, he got a body on his record. Teofimo is the Ring Magazine champ and the WBO champ, super champ. Got Devin Haney. Jose Ramirez. I think that Ryan Garcia turned down that fight. We have Richardson Hitchens. He said that he don't want to fight. He said he don't want to fight Super Ortiz at the 10-pound rehydration clause, so under the IBF. Jack Catterall. You can arguably say this guy was the first one to beat doggone Josh Taylor. True. There's an overall consensus that Jack Catterall got robbed in that fight. There's an overall consensus. I saw that fight. Jack Catterall got robbed in that fight. Jack Catterall, in my opinion, is supposed to be 29-0. He was a victim of hometown cooking. That's how I feel about it. He got robbed, right? So, even though Teofimo said that, hey, I beat Josh Taylor, I beat the man that was undisputed, so technically I should be undisputed, I get that. But Jack Catterall should be the one that's undisputed for real because he beat the guy. He beat the guy. So it is what it is now. I haven't seen any fights. No, that's not true. I think Jack Catterall, his last fight. Was it his last fight? He didn't look too good in his last fight. Yeah, you know what? I think he didn't look too good in his last fight. But we don't hear much about Teofimo Lopez fighting Jack Catterall. Devin Haney fighting Jack Catterall. Josh Taylor, Josh Taylor, we're going to see what's up with that. Super Ortiz fighting Jack Catterall. Super Ortiz and, Richardson Hitchens. Hold on, guys, hold on. Shit, somebody at my damn door. Wait a minute, guys. Hey, guys, hold on. Let me give you some music right quick. I don't want to keep you guys on hold. I think this is the Amazon guy. Hold on. Give me a minute, guys. Got to go to the door. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, I had to order some, I'm taking this trip, right? So I'm going to LA. You guys know that. I'm going to LA this weekend. So I'm probably going to have to do 10 running Fridays from the phone. And be at the Teofimo fight. And I'm going to Meridian, Mississippi. So for the comedy event. So, I needed a coat. So I had ordered a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to need for the trip. Anyways, Swat Jones, what's going on, fam? So shout out to Swat, shit, my niggas. I mean, shout out to motherfucker Swat Jones. Shout out to doggone Charles Edward Cheese. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam, hundo on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over. Hey, Charles Edward Cheese he said that fat ninja at the door. He said, McCarthy for Hey, no, man. Hey, Cheese, no, that was I had ordered. I got shit. Man, I had a whole bunch of bosses out there, man. Man, that shit. Well, everything wasn't mine, but
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, Cheese.
Down from the bar.
Sorry about that. I'm going old school. I ordered a bomber jacket. Anybody, you guys remember the bomber jackets? Shout out to Jamie Vasquez, dropping that $2 super chat. He said, what about Jose Cepeda? He said at 140. He good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm finna get back on that now, fam. Yeah, y'all remember the bomber jackets? Yeah, I ordered two of them. Ordered two bomber jackets. You know what I mean? So, it don't get that cold like that in Florida unless you're in North Florida. But it's been cold right here in Tampa lately. Let's check this out, though. Teofimo fighting Jamaine Ortiz, right? This is Ron Boy Fresh favorite position, favorite division right here. Jack Catterall, man. We got Sandor Martin. Devin Haney might be fighting this guy next. This is supposed to be his mandatory. Gary Antoine Russell. I don't know when is he going to fight again. Arnold Barboza. We saw him fight. I'm not gonna lie, man. Arnold Barboza. He undefeated, but man, I see all kind of flaws in his game, bro. He get in there with a live dog. He gonna be in trouble. Jose Ramirez. So Jose Ramirez. We got Regis Prograis. He don't got beat twice. Regis Prograis. Okay. Richardson Hitchens. I'm gonna tell you guys something else too. Stylistically, if the matchmaker, let's say you're trying to get a fight, right? Let's say you're trying to get a fight. Let's say you with a promotional company, a different promotional company, or you could be with the same promotional company. You're trying to get a fight with a certain fighter. If the matchmaker don't like your style, let's just say stylistically, the fight it's all wrong for the fighter. That fighter will be avoided like the bubonic plague. True. That fighter will be avoided like the bubonic plague. Someone like a Richardson Hitchens, because of his boxing style, he's a boxer, pure boxer. It's gonna be hard to get certain fighters in the ring with him. But someone like a Subriel Matias, he has a fan-friendly boxing style. He's gonna come forward. He's gonna get hit. As a matter of fact, Subriel Matias gets hit a lot in the beginning, but then he settles down. He's gonna come forward. He's gonna get hit, but then he's gonna get your timing down, and he's gonna put the Beast by Dre on you. Now, I haven't seen him in the ring with any of the top guys yet, but Subriel Matias is gonna find a hard time getting fights as well. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach? Marco from 714.
Man, Marco from the 714. Talk to me, fam.
Did you see how you went down that list, Coach, of 140 pounders?
Yes, sir.
Good 140 pounders?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Coach, we gotta move on from Tank. That motherfucker ain't fighting nobody. And as far as Catterall, Coach, I haven't seen him fight in a while. Mm-hmm. But the last time, I think he beat the shit out of Josh Taylor. He got robbed, if you ask me.
Yeah, he got robbed. I think he got robbed. Absolutely.
Now, as far as Teofimo Lopez, Coach,
he's the same generation as Tank, even though he might be a little younger. Why? Because he can go on media, talk all this shit, and when he finally got in front of him, what do? They hide behind the money. They outprice themselves. And you made a great point. He won $20 million to fight Haney. He's gonna ask for like $50 when he fights Crawford. Who the fuck can give him that kind of money?
Yeah, and see, that's the thing, right? I was just, you know what? I was just thinking about it, Marco. I was like, man, okay, well, if he won $20 million to fight Devin Haney, what the fuck is he going to want to fight Crawford? So
I'll tell you what, he ever fights Canelo, he probably asked for 100. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Like it's crazy to me, man. But what do you think about the promotion for this fight? You know, have you heard anything about this fight from a promotion aspect?
I haven't heard much from it, Coach. I haven't heard much from it, and it sucks. You know why? Because this is a good fucking fight, Coach. Jamaine Ortiz shows up to fight.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I wasn't a big fan of him until he fought Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko might have edged him, but let me tell you, the Jamaine Ortiz that showed up for the Lomachenko fight would have beat the shit out of Devin Haney any night.
Okay.
That's my thing, Coach. And it sucks that they don't promote this fight because, like I said, it's a good fight. But it's either, I mean, it's got no other way. This is Top Rank. This is ESPN's production.
Yeah,
why is this shit not out there?
This shit ain't get promoted. This shit ain't get promoted at all, man. But shout out to Marco, man. 714, man. Thank you for calling the show, brother. Salute.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Top Rank ain't dropping the ball on this, fam. Like, for real. Like, there's nothing, fam. Like, I don't really see nothing. So, have anybody seen any interviews from Jamaine Ortiz? Anybody? Anybody seen any interviews? Like, bro, you like, we don't really. I'm gonna go. This is the thing, right? I want to go live for that fight, but I'm gonna actually be at the fight, so I won't be able to go live. So, shit. You know, we gonna talk this fight up, man. We gonna talk it up, man. But it's they're fighting. As a matter of fact, where's the flyer? They're fighting in the Mandalay Bay. G5 say, do they do interviews? Man, hey, bro, I think they do interviews, fam. They do interviews. I think I seen one interview with Jamaine Ortiz, but I don't know. I remember vaguely. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Curtis 2 times.
Curtis 2 times. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, and the reason why that shit not getting no promotion is because of Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't forget all the shit he was saying about ESPN and Top Rank, you know, about how they only fucking with black fighters and shit. So, you know, y'all gotta blame Teo for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna push that. Yeah. They not gonna push that dude, and then he don't sell on top of that to be saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do the shit that he do and then expect that somebody gonna pay you the money that you want, plus promote you like you want to be promoted. You know what I'm saying? So that's all on Teofimo. You know, he pretty much called them racist. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
They only fuck with black fighters, and you know what I mean? So that's on Teo.
He make a valid point.
They're not gonna push that dude with the shit he was saying.
All right, man. Hey, man, shout out to Curtis Long Beach. Let's give Curtis a round of applause, man. Yeah, shout out, yeah. All right, somebody sent me a text. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got a guest I may come on. Hold on. I got a guest that may come. I'm trying to get this brother that do celebrity boxing. He promotes celebrity boxing events. I know what you guys gonna say. Coach, come on, Coach. But I want to get him on the show just to see how you put these fights together. So just bear with me. I want to get him on the show. You get what I'm saying? So I just sit back and let's see. I don't know, man. Like he make a valid point. If Teofimo Lopez is shitting on Top Rank, shitting on this promotional company, you can't be shitting on them, defecating on them, you know, hurling allegations at them in one breath while, and I'm not saying he complaining, but complaining about what he's saying, you know, they're not promoting this fight. Hold on. Look like we got one of these Wakanda niggas back over here again. Oh, you back, huh? Watch for the hook. You back, huh? Hey, let me see. This old hoe ass nigga here. Let me see when you started your channel. This old fuck nigga here, boy. Watch for the hook. Your bitch ass back now. All right. Just be a good boy now. Be a good boy now. We gonna keep you here. You ain't gonna get blocked. Just be a good boy. But as soon as you get out of line, we're gonna time your ass out. And then guess what? If you want to get crazy, I'm gonna invite your bitch ass to the block party, and we gonna make your whole ass create another account. Because you will do that and come bring your ass back over here. True. You certified fuck nigga. Anyway, hey, the phone lines, hey, watch the hook. Watch the hook boxing. Watch for the hook boxing. The phone line's open, fam. You can call the show anytime you feel good. And what you say, Bon Scott? You say they are good for the algorithms, coach. Yes, they are. They are good for the algorithms. That is true. True. Phone line's open. These whole ass niggas don't never call. Well, what I will say, E-Money call. Who this here? This E-Money from Texas. Oh, coon on the car, ass nigga. Coon. He say, no, sorry about that. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Do you want to do it now? Typo, man. You know what I hate? I hate when you be typing stuff, dog. I hate when you be typing stuff, and when you type stuff, you know, it's a misspell in there or something, or the autocorrect mess it up. What did you say, Jamie? You say that's what happens when you shit on your promotional company. Stephen A. say Terence Crawford accused Bob of bias favoring white Latino fighters and lawsuit against Top Rank. You know what? I have that actual lawsuit on my computer. I have the actual lawsuit. It's like Crawford made like 7 or 8 points. I heard that. Hold on, I'm doing the live right now. I heard that lawsuit got settled out of court. I didn't hear from Crawford or anybody from his team, but I heard from someone else. All right, I'll call you after the show. I'm trying to set this up with a celebrity promoter, guys. Celebrity boxing promoter. What you say, Legacy Mindset? You say Teo a $3 million fighter. I don't know exactly how much Teo get paid. I heard Teo said he get paid $1.5 million, you know, so that's what Teo said. He get paid 1.5. It is what it is, so it is what it is. I don't know. Shout out to Stephen H. He said, oh, nice. Glad Bud got his justice. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I heard they settled it out of court, so I don't know what happened, fam. I don't know any particulars. I don't have any knowledge to add or interject to it. That's just what I heard. I don't even know if that's true. Shout out to Miss Connie. What's going on, sis? She said, hey, Coach and True Media family. Salute. So let's look at this 140. This 140, man, is a very interesting 140. Now, I know Keita say, Coach, Keita say, 140 is sweet at 140. You know what I mean? You know, he said the 135 pounders going to move up and dominate. And, you know, y'all know Keita, that's my young brother, man, from North Carolina. But I totally disagree with that. But I don't know if he was joking. But, let me tell you something, man. This is the guy that intrigues me, Gary Antoine Russell. I know people look at Super Matias. The guy that intrigues me the most at 140 is this guy. I like to call Gary Antoine Russell the fullback, because he reminds me so much of Sean Porter. He fights reckless. He's super aggressive. Very physical. You know, he throws a lot of punches. He pretty much roughs you up. Like, he reminds me of, do you guys remember when Sean Porter fought AB? Y'all remember when he fought AB? I felt so bad for AB. I'm like, damn, he punishing AB, boy. Like, he just muscled AB. Like, man, he beat AB for like 11 rounds. AB got the knockdown in the 12th round, though. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
Hey, Slim, what's good with you, Mo? You mentioned the 140 division. What you talking about?
Hey, man, you already know. Hey, you already know, Mo.
You know, I'm like Wilfredo. I'm like Wilfredo. Hernandez, man. You mentioned Diego. I come popping up, man. You talking about 140? You did.
Hey, man. You know this. Bro, I'm looking at this top 10. I'm looking at this top 10, man. Now this is Ring Magazine's, Ron. Ron, boy. Now this is the Ring top 10, and I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit right here look kind of, woo. You know, look, they got some. You know, there's some good fights here, man. That could be made in this top 10, man. I'm looking at Gary Antoine Russell, man. That dude, he the one that intrigues me the most, really. To be fair.
I can dig that. I can dig once they, you know, once he get his business together, and you know, and when they decide he want to fight, he do good, but he just moonlighting a little bit too. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Yeah, you know how I feel about 140. We got two riffraffs that sort of put a black eye on the division, fucking it up for the real motherfuckers. You know how it is. You got two bad apples do spoil a motherfucking bunch. The faster these Bammers get beat the fuck up and get the fuck out of boxing, the 140 could be super duper great again. Right now, it's too much soap opera shit. As soon as you put that motherfucker, two motherfuckers in there, you got a lot of soap opera shit at 140. It wasn't like that at first. Motherfuckers used to just bang, you know what I'm saying? Under the radar, the best fights was happening. Now you got all this motherfucking soap opera shit going on, because you got a motherfucking social media motherfucking trying to, you know what I mean, in the division now, man. It's just fucked it up a little bit. And you got a motherfucker who belt was bought, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, and about, I say get like 12 months, 140. It's still the best division, but it's one too many riffraffs right now. And it's starting with the Rolly Bama and social media Bama. I can't deal with all that. But yeah, you know how. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, let me ask you this. What do you think about Curtis from Long Beach called, and I was talking about the promotion for.
Oh yeah. He's spot on.
Yeah.
You talk about what he said about Teofimo, the reason why they not promoting the fight. Yeah, he's spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on, because Teofimo lost his Heisman and shit. So it's like, man, he that pulling in the ratings like they wanted him to do. He talking bad about the company. You know, it's just he doing too much motherfucking cloud chasing instead of, you know, actually putting on dominant performances. Yeah, he caught Josh on the back end. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. It was cute and all. But remember, he had two super duper lackluster performances before that fight, man.
That's true.
And that's what got him kicked off that motherfucking Heisman night shit. But that's all I got for you, Slim. That 140 ain't nothing but it's still of it. It's still all of it. And, you know, I live and die by that 140. And just get rid of the two riffraffs. It's going to be super duper fire again. But I'm out, bro.
All right, shout out to Ron Boyfriend. DC, stand up. Hey, shout out to Miss Connie Stevens, man. Dr. Paul Evans, Jeff Luciano, Meta Hendricks in the building. The Axiom, salute to you, brother. The Axiom. Shout out to One Man Band. You say 140 deep. You said Roller shouldn't have a belt. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bro, this one thing that pissed me off, bro. Roller Romero have a belt. Like, man, I get James Lee position. Like, how these dudes get in a position to get title shots. But, man, god damn, bro. Rolly Romero coming off of a knockout loss to Tank Davis. Like, fam, like, you know, I mean, bro, that rubbed me the wrong kind of way, fam.
True.
Like, that shit right there, boy, I'm just feeling some type of way. How do you explain that?
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumsize the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Hold on, Profit Taker say, how do I feel about Hey, what did he say? He said, sorry, coach. Them Lions had to put pause on Tampa Bay. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. You know, hey, I'm rooting for Detroit, fam. I'm rooting for Detroit. They beat us. They beat us fair and square. Detroit is a better team. They got a lot of speed. I'm rooting for them, fam. Like, I want to see them go to the Super Bowl. I don't know if they can win it all, but I'm rooting for them. I really am. See, this is where T.O. messed up at. T.O. defecated on his own promotional company while he's still signed to Top Rank. Terence Crawford, he did have his gripes with Top Rank, but he waited until he became a free agent before he said what he said, filed his lawsuit, whatever, right? Now, I'm hearing that Top Rank and Crawford is fine. Again, I didn't hear that from him or anyone in his family. That's what I'm hearing. Everything's okay. I heard the lawsuit is settled, whatever. It is what it is. So, whatever issues they had, I'm hearing that settled. You know, that was done behind closed doors. I don't know any information on it. But you can't be still signed. That's like, you signed to a rap label. You're a rapper. You signed to the label. You get what I'm saying? You signed to the label, and you talking about, yeah, man, F the label. They ain't doing this. They ain't doing that. And, and I don't give a damn about the label, and F them, and they don't want to look out for the black fighters, or they want to look out for the Hispanic fighter, this and that. So in essence, you're saying they're racist against Hispanic fighters, and they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that. And then, not only that, let's go back further than that. They tried to make a fight with you and George Kambosos, right? You and your daddy bucked. It goes to a purse bid. Triller wins the purse bid. Then you go to defecating on Top Rank while you got picked up on purse bid. You get what I'm saying? Why you got picked up on the purse bid? You feel me? On a purse bid to Triller. You lose to George Kambosos. You shit on, and hold on. The Triller shit don't work out. Eddie Hearn ended up getting the fight. You talk good about Eddie Hearn, right? You lose to Kambosos. You got to come crawling back to the Barfather while still signed to him. Like, how do you think that's going to work out? Why you still signed to him? That don't make any sense. True. You feel me?
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
That ain't make no sense to me. At least wait till you leave. So we don't hear nothing about this fight. I ain't heard nothing, bro. I haven't heard anything. So I don't know how T.O. is looking in training camp. I don't know how Jamaine Ortiz is looking in training camp. It is what it is. Shout out to Chi-Town. Salute to you, brother. He said, shout out to Chi-Town, man. It's cold in the motherfucking Chi-Town right now. It's cold in the motherfucker. So, it is what it is. So, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to turn this into the Rolly Romero show, but, bro, that shit just pissed me the fuck off. And now Ryan Garcia's at 140. He's at 140. I don't know what's going on with that. Ryan, I guess he's one of the top talents at 140. He wants to say he want to fight Devin Haney, changed his mind. Then he, says him and Rolly Romero, changed his mind. Then supposed to be him and Jose Ramirez from what Oscar De La Hoya is saying. He tells Oscar he's not fighting Jose Ramirez. So that's 3 names we don't heard from Ryan Garcia. I'm like, who the hell he gonna fight? So it is some drama with 2 of those guys that's there. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Coach, it's Jerry, Baltimore.
Jerry from B-More, talk to me, fam.
Hey, man, I like Lopez talking about Bud Crawford. Bottom line is, for me, I'm glad the Spence fight is out of the way. That's 3+ years spent on one fighter and one fight. Bud Crawford's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and it's time for him to move on.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. They got Inoue the Monster's pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world.
Well, I mean, maybe, but Bud is right there. I mean, he's the top pound for pound fighter. He says he wants 3 more fights. They need to be meaningful fights. Teofimo Lopez, say what you want about him, but when he had 10 fights, he said, "I'm gunning for Loma. I'm gonna win the title. I'm gonna go get Loma, and I'm gonna beat him." That's exactly what he did.
He did that.
Then he fought Cambosos. He had a setback, but he moved up to 140. He said the weight was too much of a cut for him. Maybe it was. As soon as he moved to 140, he said, "I want the top guy. I want Josh Taylor, undisputed champ." He went and dominated Josh Taylor. So if anyone deserves the benefit of the doubt as to moving up and fighting the best guy, it's Teofimo Lopez. It just is. I don't think he beats Bud Crawford. I think Bud Crawford's too experienced and too good for him. But I give him credit for calling him out and talking the talk. He's twice did exactly that, moved up and took out the best guy. And Bud Crawford, if he's got 3 fights left, I don't want to see an Avenetian type. I don't want to see Jose Benavidez type. I want to see him fight some top guys. And the list is short. It's Tim Tszyu, Boots Ennis, Teofimo Lopez. One of those 3 guys. And I like the energy from Teo. You know, like I say, I don't think he beats Bud, but I like the energy.
Let me ask you this. What do you think about his fight with, I hear you talking about him and Bud, but what about him and Jamaine Ortiz? Like, we haven't heard anything about this fight. Top Rank isn't doing a great job in promoting this fight, but understandably so. Brother made a good call about, Teofimo talking a whole lot of crap about Top Rank over the past couple of years, so that probably have a lot to do with it. But what say you about that? I mean, he's talking about Bud. Okay, that's fine. I understand your position as related to that, but is he totally overlooking Jamaine Ortiz? He hasn't said one word about Jamaine Ortiz from what I'm hearing. I haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah, it feels like it, and that's not a wise decision, on another note, I thought that guy beat Lomachenko. I thought he outworked Loma. Close fight, but I thought he won. That's not a guy to overlook. Very quick hands. Good fighter, real good fighter. So, yeah, that's a good point that you're making, He's not a guy to overlook. And I don't mean to overlook him myself, but I guess I am because I've heard Lopez talking about Bud Crawford. And if you think about the grand scheme, who's talking about fighting Bud? Nobody ever talks about fighting him. So I like that energy from Teo. And if he hadn't already done it twice, I might not pay too much attention to it. But 2 times he's moved up. He's fought the top guy and shined, taking them out. So I like that energy from him. And I want to see more of Bud, and I don't want to see him against second-rate opposition. Even if it's Lopez moving up, to me, that's a much better fight than an Avenesian or Benavidez or Green Bean. I think that's a better fight. And like I say, I think Bud beats him. But we got to factor in, man, Bud is human. And he's gotten older, and people are overrating him a bit, I think, over the Spence fight. And that's not to say that Bud's overrated, not at all. It's just I think people look at that fight and think, they forget Benavidez took him 12 rounds. He was 10 seconds from going the distance, gave Bud fits in that fight. Bud is a great fighter, but he is getting older. I think people were inflating him a little bit over the Spence victory, and I'm excited to see what he's got left, but I want to see him against some top guys. The list is short.
I'm gonna let you go, Jared, but I got to say this. Now, you called this show and we spoke about Bud Crawford. You didn't really say much about Teofimo Lopez.
Well, I said what I said about him. That's all I really got to say about him. His fight, I agree with you. He shouldn't overlook his next opponent because that guy's very good fighter, and that I think will gauge. But I do think Lopez can fight it at welterweight, and like I say, I like the energy from Lopez. I want to see Bud against some top guys. The list is short. It's Lopez, Tszyu, and Boots Ennis for me. That's the 3 guys. One of those 3 guys, or maybe all those 3 guys, because he says he wants to fight 3 more fights. I don't see a Canelo fight happening, but I think those are 3 good fights to finish out.
All right, man. Salute, man. Jared from B-Boy. Salute, fam.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, shit, Teo got a fight coming up. No, fuck that, coach. I like Bud, but look, Teo deserved to fight with Bud, this and that. And I'm like, listen, is Teofimo Lopez overlooking Jamaine Ortiz? He has a fight coming up. Oh, yeah, well, you know. But, yeah, like I said. Hey, shout out to Jerry, man. Jerry, I feel you, fam. I feel you, Jerry. I feel you.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Hey, I'm like, oh, listen, I ain't got no problem with none of it. Let him, if he want to focus on Bud, focus on Bud. All I'm saying is he better win that fight. He better win his fight. Because I seen this shit before. I seen this with Teofimo, with George Kambosos. And he almost had a slip against, what's my man name? Sandor Martin. Shout out to Thug and D, man. Salute my brother Thug and D, man. What did he say? He said, I seen him do it. So, I mean, we'll see how it work out. We'll see how it work out, man. But this 140, fam, again, this is the Ring Magazine's top 10. This is the Ring. Sandor Martin. Devin Haney is going to have to fight this guy. Gary Antoine Russell. We don't know what's going on with this guy. I don't know about Bosa. Think he's with he's with Golden Boy. We just saw him fight. We seen this fight already. Jack Catterall. I feel that he did beat doggone. He should have been undisputed. He beat Josh Taylor. He got robbed, in my opinion. Richardson Hitchens, very talented fighter. Very slick fighter, great footwork. He's a pure boxer, pretty good ring IQ. He was signed to Mayweather Promotions. They didn't do a good job at promoting this guy at all. They didn't do a good job at promoting Richardson Hitchens at all. And he left, and now he's with Top Rank. Regis Prograis, some would say that his best days have passed him by. A lot of people, like Regis Prograis, you know, people was talking about how good of a fighter he was prior to the Zorilla fight. He didn't look good in the Zorilla fight. Some people feel that, hey, Devin Haney cherry-picked him to become champion. But, hey, you know, Devin Haney was the undisputed champ. That's any fighter. I don't care who the fighter is, whether you Tank Davis, Terence Crawford, perfect example. As soon as he moved up from junior welterweight to welterweight, he went directly at the champ, which was Jeff Horn, the one who beat Manny Pacquiao. So that was at the WBO. So, you know, Dev went up and fought him, beat him, and people feel like his best days are passing by. And that's a possibility that could be. I'm trying to get I got to get Coach Evans back on the show. Regis Prograis, strength and conditioning coach. I'm going to get him back on the show. This guy right here, I wonder what Al Heyman is going to do with him. Al Heyman is going to have a hard time getting fights with this guy. I'm going to tell you why. He can make the in-house fights with Super Matiz, but the fights that Super Matiz wants, they're not with the PBC. Devin Haney is not over there. Teofimo Lopez is not over there. Richardson Hitchens is not over there. Jose Ramirez, is he over there? I don't think he's over there. Regis Prograis is not over there. Sandor Martin is not over there. So, like, it's going to be hard for me to see. You feel me? Like, like, who's going to be in the willing to step up and fight this guy? So, hey, Thug and D, what you say, fam? Thug and D said Matthias and Russell need to fight. That's the fight I want to see. True. Thug and D, that's the fight I want to see next, fam. You know, because, listen, if we're going to, check this out. And we're going to talk about same side of the street politics. Okay, fine. Super Matias and Gary Antoine Russell, same side of the street, right? I'm just saying, same side of the street. So, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very difficult for Super Matias to get fights outside of PBC. It's gonna be difficult, brother. I'm telling you right now because I'm telling y'all what it is. Matchmakers are not stupid. And stylistically, Bill Haney is not going to be in a hurry to run and fight this guy. Well, I'm talking about Bill Haney. Bill Haney's not a boxer. Devin Haney is not going to be in a hurry to run and fight this guy. Teofimo Lopez is not going to be in a hurry to want to fight this guy. I don't care what nobody say. Well, he's sitting him off, and no, he didn't. No, he didn't. The offers come from Barbera. Josh Taylor, I don't know if he's going to stay at 140 and move up to 147. So I don't know what that is. Jose Ramirez, I don't know about that. Regis Prograis, maybe. I don't know. If you're Regis Prograis at 35 years old, do you want to fight Super Matias? So if we use the same side of the street politics, okay, then there's no reason why Gary Antoine Russell and Super Matias can't fight each other. If that's what we're using. True. It's gonna be hard for that brother to get fights, fam. I'm telling you. It's gonna be very hard for Super Matias to get fights. You ain't gotta like it, man, but it is what it is.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Gary Antoine Russell, he has a boxing style that I'm not crazy about. I'm gonna be honest with you. He smothers a lot of his work. He smothers a lot of his work. He throw 1,000 punches. He will headbutt you. He reminds me so much of Sean Porter, bro. Like if there's a fighter that I can say is Sean Porter 2.0, I would say doggone Gary Antoine Russell.
Get out of my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Hey, what did it say? What did it say? LG Gone. What you say, fam? You say Haney wants Mikey Garcia next out of retirement. I don't know, man. Like I don't know what the fuck going on over there, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like these dudes. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like I'm gonna be fair. If I was a matchmaker, shit, I ain't trying to put my fight in there with someone like a Super Matias or a Gary Antoine Russell neither. Like you gotta have it's gonna take a pure boxer to beat a Super Matias, a pure boxer to beat a Gary Antoine Russell. But you gotta have some pop. You gotta have some power, a little power, right? That's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take. Like someone that's real, you know what I mean? Slick, like you gotta like Richardson Hitchens. Like I would love to see Richardson Hitchens or Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney's good at controlling distance and range. I would love to see that fight. Devin Haney and doggone Super Matias. But they not making that fight. True. They're not gonna make that fight. And I don't think Al Heyman is gonna feed Super Matias. Bro, there's no PBC fighter gonna be breaking their neck to fight that dude. None. He made the last 5 dudes quit. He got a body in the ring. Like that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, fam. It's not gonna happen.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Now, I could be wrong. Hey, shout out to Jerry. Jerry say stop it, coach. Matias ain't fought nobody. Listen. I hear what you're saying, Jerry. I hear what you're saying. But I am of the opinion, we just agree to disagree on this here. I am of the opinion that nobody's going to be breaking their neck to try to fight this guy right now. That's my opinion. You ain't got to agree with it. We just going to agree to disagree. That's all it is. Shout out to DM3 dropping that $2 super chat. He say feed rolling to him, coach. Again, I tell you what, if Al Heyman, we'll see what Al Heyman, who he feeds him next. We'll see who Al Heyman feeds him next. You get what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see who he feeds him next. That's what I want to see. Who gets fed next? That's what I want to see. You get what I'm saying? Like, who gonna fight this guy? And like you said, if he ain't fought nobody, okay, fine, that's cool. I ain't tripping on that. He ain't fought nobody. Okay, so who's gonna fight the nobody? Who's lining up to fight the nobody? Super Matias. I'm not saying you saying he's nobody, but that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Watch for the Hook, dropping that $2 super chat. He say Kenny Smith versus Matias. Okay, so we'll see. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Let's look at the roster. Let's look at Premier Boxing Champions roster. Now, there's some names on here that's not on here anymore. I think the PBC have to update. They got to update their roster. They have to update their roster, so let's go over here and look and see them. Because I want to see who they have over there at 140 for them. We're looking for 140, okay. Is this Akhmadov? This AB? Okay. The Punisher, all right. Carlos Adames, he's 29 years old. I doubt that. This AK, they got AK right there at 140 pounds, AK. So we have AK. AK at 140. Let's see, who else we have? Devin Alexander's not here anymore. Well, I'm looking for the 140 pounders, right? That Al Heyman can pretty much, what fights he can make. Usmail Barroso, he's over there. Barroso. All right. Let's see, Francis Barthélemy. Barthélemy, okay, got Barthélemy. I don't know. I think this is going to be the play for him. Let's see. I'm looking at the 140 pounders, guys. They still have AB on there. You guys, hold on. They still have Adrian Broner on there. We do know that Adrian Broner is not a PBC fighter anymore. We do know that. Shout out to RB the Baller, dropping that $2 super chat. He say, think Ever De Los Santos move up to fight Matias. You know what? I don't know. I tell you what, that'll be a hell of a fight because both of them got punching power. That'll be a hell of a fight, RB the Baller. I don't know. That's a good question. Shout out to Ronaldo Jimenez, dropping that $2 super chat. He say Panda stated Teo did offer. Bill spoke to the manager too. Okay, but okay, so Panda said Teo did make an offer to them? All right. How much money did he offer him? Did he say he offered them any money? How much money did he offer him? Because we know that offers come from Bob Arum. We know that. We know that offers come from the promoter, and the promoter's the one that's going to make the fight. So if he made an offer, how much money did Teofimo offer to pay Super Matias? Let me know what he offered him. Shout out to Mr. Calderon, dropping that $2 super chat. He said Barroso gets the belt, then unify with Matias. Okay. I don't know. So you saying, are they gonna run it back with Roland Romero? They gonna run it back with Roland Romero then? Shout out to Thinking D. He said they're now standing in line for Matias. I don't believe Teo or Haney. That's all I'm saying. Hey, what did you say, Yamas? You say Teo price. He say Teo known for pricing himself out. Yeah. He said he wanted $20 million to fight Devin Haney. So he said, he said he wanted $20 million. So I can just imagine what he want to fight doggone Bud Crawford. True. Shout out to the Natural over there laughing, man. Let's see. Let's continue. I'm trying to see. Marcus Brown. All 140 pounders. Let's see, 140 pounders. Rolly Romero. Let's put Rolly Romero down. Rolly. Robert Easter. Is Robert Easter still boxing? Shit. Is Robert Easter still boxing? Wow, I forgot all about him. Let's see. I don't see any more 140 pounders. Y'all bear with me, man. Omar Juarez. Okay. We got Juarez right here. Omar Juarez. Okay, these are all 140 pounders. Okay, they got Ryan Carl Cowboy. Cowboy over there. Cowboy at 140. We got Cowboy at 140. Let's see. The PBC haven't put out a schedule yet, so we'll find out who's going to be next for Super Del Matias. Super Del Matias, we have him right there. Who else they have that can feed him? Victor Postal. Shit. Victor Postal, 100 years old, man. I don't even know if I want to see that fight. Okay, they got the brother from Houston, Darwin Price. Darwin Price from Houston. Darwin Price. Alberto Puello. Alberto, okay. Alberto Puello, all right. He 140. A Dominicano. I think that's it. Gary Antoine Russell, we have him. Gary Antoine Russell. Shit, I got Russell on. I got to put Russell down here. Gary Antoine Russell. They have Kenneth Sims. Kenneth Sims Jr. Let's see who else we got. Hold on. Got any more calls? Yeah, look like we ain't getting no more calls yet. Kenneth Sims Jr. Who else we have? 140. I'm looking for 140 pound. I think that's it. So this is what I see. Ismael Barroso. They have AK over there. All PBC. Barthélemy. That's if these guys are still over there. They have Big Rolly Romero, Big Rolo. Robert Easter. I think Robert Easter retired. He got shot, so I remember he got shot a while back. I don't even know if he is he got shot a while back. I don't even know if he's still a fighter, a boxer or not, to be fair. I'll call him. What's the name we calling from?
What's up, Coach? Mark from Jersey.
Mark from Jersey, talk to me, fam.
Coach, the hell Jerry from Beam was talking about? How you talking about 140 and this guy segues into Terence Crawford? And you spend the whole phone call talking about Terence Crawford. Like, we know Teofimo did that. Like, he could try to tell us that he's excited because he did that before twice. First of all, when he did it, Lomachenko had a shoulder injury. This guy came off a foot injury and a year later. So let's not get too crazy about that. I mean, we don't want to take credit from Teo, but we already know what's really good. And he's not really calling Terence Crawford for calling Terence Crawford. You know, that's just because nobody's talking about him and Ortiz. He's not even talking about Ortiz.
That's my entire point. I'm like, okay, I get it, but what about Jamaine Ortiz? Like, he had no interest in Jamaine Ortiz, and we're talking about, we want to see Teofimo move up to 147 to fight Crawford. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I ain't got no issues with none of that. I mean, I would love to see that fight. I want to see him get killed myself. I don't mean that literally, but I'm just saying, it is what it is. But dude, like, he has a fight coming up, and the purpose. What I'm saying is, dude, he has a fight coming up. Is Teofimo Lopez overlooking his upcoming fight with Jamaine Ortiz by focusing on Crawford? You have a fight coming up. You haven't said two words about the guy you're fighting. rule number one in boxing, you never look over the opponent that you're fighting. You never look too far ahead because you have a fight coming up. He's doing it. This is exactly what he's doing. True.
And isn't Bill Haney working with Ortiz?
I think so. He said he was working with him. He said he's not his trainer, but he said he's working with him.
Yeah, be on the lookout for that one.
You so pro Teofimo Lopez, but you're not even talking about Teofimo Lopez upcoming fight with Jamaine Ortiz. Like make that make sense. Make that make sense to me.
You're talking about Terence Crawford. Oh my God. All right, Coach, that's what I got for today, man.
All right, shout out to Martin from Jersey. I mean, like, again, is he overlooking this dude? Because, as a matter of fact, hold on. Are there any promos out here? Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter right quick. Let me pull up Top Rank. We have we pro Teofimo Lopez. Fine. Where these pro Teofimo Lopez fans at? What y'all ain't talking about his upcoming fight with Jamaine Ortiz. Shout out to Yamas. What you say? You say that sound like how we lost the Cam. Now this is on Top Rank's website. This is on Top Rank's banner. Junior welterweight world championship. The showman returns. Teofimo Lopez versus Ortiz, Thursday, February the 8th at the Michelob Ultra Arena. This is where the fight is at. Top Rank hasn't really promoted this fight. So I guess this is their promotions. They're talking about, they posted it right here, Teofimo Ortiz on sale Friday. So this fight goes on sale Friday. Is that this Friday? Oh, no. Okay, no, it don't. Sorry, my bad. Sorry about that, guys. This was January the 4th. They pinned this up to the top. Yeah, this is January the 4th, my bad. All right, so they're showing Teofimo. So I guess they, I haven't been on their Twitter page. So I guess Top Rank is promoting them on Twitter. This is their Twitter page. I guess they promote them on Twitter. Y'all see this? Hey, Thuggin' D, hold on. My bad. Sorry about that. Hold on, Thuggin' D. Let me show y'all this. I thought y'all was seeing this. My bad. This is Top Rank's Twitter page. This is the banner. So this is them promoting Teofimo Lopez and Jamaine Ortiz. This is the banner, right? Let me blow it up a little bit more. So they showing some Teofimo highlights, showing his knockouts against Comey. They got Pedraza there. Let's see. El Poder. Okay, so far we've seen 2 flyers of Teofimo Lopez, Jamaine Ortiz. Got another flyer right here. That was 4 hours ago. So Top Rank, let me retweet this. So this is how they promote it. Oh, we did have a fight in Japan this morning. I didn't see it, fam. I had I was doing something with my son, so it's kind of like it's kind of like it was something going on with my son at the doctor's office. So I had to take care of that. Okay, I don't want to show that too much because I don't want to get okay. I didn't see the fight this morning, fam. I didn't. I was not there. I didn't see this fight. I always pretty much wake up and throw the fight parties, but I couldn't. I couldn't throw the fight party for this fight, fam, because I wasn't even here. I wasn't even home. Let's see. Shout out to Henshiru, man. Unified World Champion. Shout out to Henshiru, man. Let's get our brother a round of applause. And I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else, fam. I don't see anything else, bro. Also, again, unless and I agree with what my brother said. Curtis from Long Beach. You shouldn't defecate on you shit and you defecate on your promotional company, and then they're not really promoting you like that. I will scour the internet and see are there any fight hype interviews or whatever. I did see a fight hype interview, but I don't see it getting a whole lot of push. And my thing is, if you have a fight coming up with Jamaine Ortiz, no one is talking about Jamaine Ortiz. Because this is what I don't want. I don't want it to be if Teofimo Lopez were to lose against Jamaine Ortiz. I don't want no Teofimo Lopez calling the show talking about, yeah, man, no, he had overlooked Jamaine Ortiz. He was focusing on Crawford, this and that. I ain't trying to hear that punk ass shit. I'm not trying to hear that punk ass shit. No. Cause this is the shit that I was saying. Well, I ain't trying to hear that punk ass shit. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. You feel me? Like, I'm dead ass serious about that. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Because look, right now, y'all want to see him do this and do that. And I get Jerry's position. Jerry, I understand your position very well. I know how you feel about it. Trust me, I get it. But your fighter, Teofimo Lopez, and I like him as well, he got a fight coming up with Jamaine Ortiz. That's all I'm saying, fam. That, like, literally, he needs to be focusing on that. For real, though.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
What'd you say, Jose? You say, do I still got it? Talking about Teofimo Lopez? Yeah, so, I mean, again, bruh, now, you know what, let's do this. Let's look at the odds. What's the fighting odds for this fight? Let's look at the fighting odds. Lopez versus Ortiz. Anybody know the fighting odds? Let's look this up. Odds. Let's see what Vegas have. Okay, let's go to FanDuel. Let me let you guys see this. Look at this. Maybe this is why Teofimo Lopez is overlooking him. Y'all check this out. FanDuel. Now we have Carl Moretti. Carl Moretti is the matchmaker over there at Top Rank. One of the best in the country, maybe, if not the best. And Errol Spence said that. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, y'all, Top Rank got the best matchmakers in the country, man. I ain't gonna lie about that, man. I gotta be honest, they got the best now. Teofimo is a minus 850 to beat this guy. So Vegas is not giving Jamaine Ortiz a snowball chance in hell. True. Minus 850. What do you guys feel about that? Maybe that's why Teo ain't talking about him. But what were the odds? What were the odds when Teofimo fought George Kambosos? Sometimes, these fighting odds have a way of fooling you. Let's see. What were the odds when he fought Kambosos? Let's see. Again, just because, let's go right here. Check this out. When Teofimo Lopez fought George Kambosos, he was a minus. I want you to see this. I want you guys to see this. Check this out. I'm trying to draw the parallels here. He was a minus 1,000 favorite to beat him. George Kambosos was a plus 600 underdog. And Jamaine Ortiz is a plus 510 underdog. Shout out to Miss Felicia Williams. True. Teofimo has a habit of fighting up to the level of his competition. Frank, what you say, Frank? You say the same thing going on? You think so? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Now we'll see what it'll close down to the week of the fight. But you get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. This kid ain't coming to lay down. He didn't lay down against Lomachenko. He damn sure didn't lay down against Lomachenko. So we'll see. Shout out to Schoolo. What to say, brother? You say history repeating itself. Man, you ought to know what time it is. To this day. You ought to know what time it is, bro. Hey, you ought to know what time it is. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you got a fight coming up with this dude. Next, the fight is coming up in 2 weeks. I don't see anything, like any hype or anything about it. I don't see any diehard. Again, I don't watch. I haven't watched a lot of these channels, but I don't see any diehard Teofimo channels. The guys who ride overtly for him talking about this fight. Now maybe Punch Drunk is. Maybe Punch Drunk is talking about it. I haven't been on this channel, so maybe he is. But you get what I'm saying though. Like, there's really no fight, no talk about this. And I get what you're saying. So, you're using Bud's name to promote your fight. But no one even knows you have a fight. In order for me to say, okay, you're using Bud Crawford's name to promote a fight, people have to know you have a fight. It just looked upon as clout chasing, but you ain't got no fight lined up. Even though we know you're fighting on the 8th. Well, I know you're fighting on the 8th, but probably a lot of people in the chat didn't even know you were fighting. True. They get what I'm saying? Jerry said the fight's still weeks away, coach. Okay, you're right about that, Jerry. The fights is weeks away, and we don't start promoting fights until it's 2 weeks away. Yeah, you're right, Jerry, too. Again, bro, Jerry, I get it. Bro, trust me, I get it very, very well, bro. True. Okay. I get it, boy. I get it. Boy, let's say a special prayer.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord. You know what I mean? Boy, Lord. If we can help Gilligan get off the island, boy, Lord, you can help me make sense out of this shit. Shout out to Mr. Calls It On, dropping that $2 super chat. He said, hell no, Rolly drops the money. He said, hell no, Rolly drops the money. I mean, it is what it is, fam. It is what it is. So, I ain't heard nothing, dog. Again, he's a minus 850 favorite to beat this guy. No one is really talking about him. I feel like he might be overlooking this guy because of the odds. Just the way he overlooked Kambosos. And when Kambosos beat him, then everybody who was a Teofimo fan made every excuse in the world. He was robbed by Matchroom. He had a hold in his lung. Just everything in the world. I'm like, how did he clear the physical? If he had all this going on, if he had all of this going on, Carla, hold on. How did he clear the physical? If he couldn't breathe and had a hold in his lung, how did he clear the physical? How? So I'm hearing, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm setting the table right now. Right now, I'm setting the table. But I hope he win. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, you already know. It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I got you, D-Block. Sorry about that.
My bad, Coach.
That's my bad. That's my fault.
Time.
That's my fault. I got you.
One time. You're good, Coach. You're good. Hey, man, just want to say shout out to all the chat. Shout out to everybody from the chat, man. Shout out to all the tenderonis. You know, it ain't Friday, but it's getting close, and I promise you, Tenderoni Friday is coming. You ladies looking honey like can be, and nothing but respect, because I ain't trying to get HR up in here. But anyways, Coach, at the end of the day, who the fuck are we going? Who is Teofimo fighting? What are we talking about? Now, I got to give him respect, because Jamaine Ortiz is a real legit threat. No matter what they say, Coach, he's a threat. He fought Lomachenko, and it was a great fight. You know, he just didn't last. That's the problem. He didn't have the fundamentals at the end and the stamina to compete with Lomachenko to the end of the round. You know what I mean? At the very end. So I got to give respect, because it's going to be a great fight. Coach, do you feel like Teofimo is stretching a little bit too much to get that Crawford and just to use his name just for his fight?
Yeah, I think so. I think that he's focusing on the wrong thing. He needs to be focused on his opponent. He needs to be focused on his opponent. But it is what it is. I think so. I think he's, I've seen this before. I get it. We have someone that's riding hard for Teofimo right now. I do understand he's riding real hard for him. The fact of the matter is, you're wrong. We're just going to agree to disagree. I'm not going to argue in the chat or nothing about that, but it is what it is.
And you're right, Coach, because at the end of the day, Teofimo's done this shit before, man, where he put too much attention to another fighter and his ass got beat up by Cambosos. Fact. Yeah. So he better just stay quiet, focus on your guy, because he's going to be a tough fight no matter what people say. And that's how we got to go. Just keep it going. Nobody gives a fuck about the fight at the end of the day. Ain't nobody going to pay you to see that fight. I think it's going to be in a small-ass arena. And, if he doesn't sell, yes, he's a real threat out there. I got to give respect to Teofimo at the end of the day. He's a real threat. I can't lie about that. You know what I mean, Coach? I can't be a hypocrite to say he ain't, because he is, Coach. I'm telling you, he is lethal. But, of course, mentally, is he strong enough? Because it looks like he's swerving and he's trying to get that Crawford just to open his mouth and say something. You know what I mean? Get that credibility somehow. Anyways, Coach, D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Bill.
D-Block. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what this reminds me of? Y'all remember when Jamel Charlo say, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all remember this?
Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need to fucking I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147 and 140. This shit is different when they get down to 147. How y'all want him to fight me? How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How do he just jump from there to there? Like, what connection do he got to this world?
All right. So today is January the 23rd, right? 7 days from January the 23rd to January the 30th. That's a week. Everyone follow me. 7 days. 7 days from January 30th to February the 6th is 2 weeks. This fight is 2 weeks away. It's February the 8th. This fight is 2 weeks. I think I said 8 weeks. Sorry about that. It's not 8 weeks. This fight is 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. The fight is on the 8th of February. The fight is 2 weeks away. Literally, just do the math. The fight is 2 weeks away. January 23rd to January 30th is 7 days. January the 30th to February the 6th is 7 more days. That's 14 days. The fight is on the 8th. What are you talking about? True. 16 days, so to speak. So, the fight ain't close enough yet. It's still too soon to promote the fight. Okay, all right. Whatever. It is what it is. We're going to take a short station identification break, and when we get back, we're going to get right back into the show. It is what it is, fam.
I still love you.
Hey, shout out to Will Payne.
True.
Hey, okay. Hey, shout out to Will Payne. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Hold on, wait a minute, now. Hold on now. Hold on now. You get what I'm saying, right? Oh my God. Listen, man. Bro, listen. I can't run interference Top Rank ain't promoting this fight. For whatever the reason may be, they're not promoting. Now, again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Those are the facts. Teofimo has a fight coming up. He promoting a fight between him and Terence Crawford at a whole nother weight division. Like, look, why y'all keep talking about, what Jamel Tano say? Why y'all keep talking about Crawford? I get it. He can't undisputed at 140. Why y'all keep talking about him? He's in a whole nother weight division. Why y'all wanting to fight me?
True.
Hey, why y'all wanted to fight me? I'm just saying, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, why y'all wanted to fight me?
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Bruh, check this out, fam. Bruh, check this out. Jamel Charlo, I don't want to pivot a little bit, but Jamel Charlo pissed me off, dog. It was the principle. It was principalities, dog. It was principalities, right? It was the principle. Yeah, y'all check this out. This is the crazy part about this. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm gonna just say this. I ain't gonna say no names. But if the shoe fit, wear it. You will have dudes. Shout out to Stephen X. Man, you talking? I got to do this. Hey, Miss Cut, I got to do this. Man, you talking about Tank? Okay, cool. Leave Tank alone. Stop talking about Tank. Oh man, you talking about Crawford? Like, dude, you literally have I Hate Terence Crawford YouTube channels who talk about Terence Crawford 4 or 5 times a day. I do my best to try not to talk about him. I talk about him when necessary. This is about Teofimo Lopez and Jamaine Ortiz, and is he overlooking Jamaine Ortiz by focusing on Terence Crawford? I feel that he's making the same mistake that he made with George Kambosos. No one saw George Kambosos beating Teofimo Lopez. We saw what happened. After that, it was 1,000 excuses, right? I'm like, dude, you have a fight coming up in 2 weeks. I said 8 weeks, but in 2 weeks, you have a fight coming up in 2 weeks against Jamaine Ortiz. And I'm saying this because it appears, people are asking me, man, they're like, he overlooking this dude. It appears that you're making the same mistake that you made. Now, you ain't going on tour, but you going on, against different platforms. Yeah, man, this and that, Crawford, yada, he ain't fought nobody, this and that. And I'm like, okay, dude, okay, but you got Ortiz coming up. And if you and if this fight mess around to go 12 rounds, and if you lose, I don't want none of these dudes coming over here. Yeah, man, he got robbed and this and that. Nah, we ain't doing that.
True.
We ain't doing that. Because guess what? Hey, he said, love the show. What you think about Jaime Munguia fight this weekend? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Jaime Munguia. We're gonna talk about Jaime Munguia Thursday. I'm going to talk about Jaime Munguia Thursday, fam, because I know he's fighting this weekend. I won't be live for the fight because I'm going to be in L.A. But we're gonna talk about Jaime Munguia. I like this move from Jaime Munguia, Sir Nez. I like this Jaime Munguia and John Ryder fight. I like this fight a lot. You do know I have been a big critic of Jaime Munguia. I've been a big critic of Jaime Munguia. I have. These are the facts. I have been a big critic of Jaime Munguia, but it is what it is. I've been a critic of quite a few fighters. Fans have often accused me of being, all types of things from many different backgrounds and nationalities. I don't give a fuck. But Jaime Munguia, John Ryder, I like that fight. Jaime Munguia has a different trainer. He has Freddie Roach. I want to see how that works out. I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't know, man. I like John Ryder, man. I need to see. I don't know does John Ryder have anything left from the beating that he took against Canelo Alvarez, because he took a beating against Canelo. But John Ryder is a damn good fighter. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So what's up, nigga? All that shit you was talking about? I ain't scared no pussy cats, nigga. Like you scared of bitch. Nigga. Told niggas what it was, bro. Clean up on aisle 7, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time in TI is, man. I just sit back and say this. I've been doing this shit for 3 years now, dog. I can pretty much predict what's gonna be said, how this shit gonna play out. Can't predict the fights. You know, you're gonna, you know, I'm leaning towards T.O. to win the fight, but to me, he's making a mistake. That's just my opinion. My opinion only, right? I'm not finna argue with a nigga about my opinion. We just agree to disagree. But this is a young kid, Jamaine Ortiz. I like Jamaine Ortiz. I think he's a good fighter. I like Jamaine Ortiz. So we'll see how it works out. I'm picking T.O. to beat him. But, you know, who knows, man? I mean, who knows? Anything can happen. This is boxing.
True.
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True.
Thug and DC, I'm looking forward to watching Abdullah Mason that night. I think Shushu gonna be on there. Shushu gonna be on that card too. I'm looking forward to interviewing Abdullah Mason and Shushu. Both of them, like I love those kids, man. Like those brothers right there, I love them dudes. Those kids right there, to me, they the goods. One thing I would say about Top Rank, they stay loaded with some young talent. Yeah, Shushu gonna be fighting on that undercard too, Thug and D. So I love that. That's, you know what? That's the one more so looking forward to interviewing those guys. Those guys, Shushu, and then of course I get them on the show. Shushu, Abdullah Mason, interview Bob Arum, Jamaine Ortiz, and Teofimo, if I can get them. If I can, cool. If not, cool. But yeah, that's pretty much, you know, because I ain't, listen, bro, not Jamaine Ortiz, but Abdullah Mason, bro, man, this dude right here, like, he's a really, really good young fighter. He's very poised, very down to earth, very humble, good upbringing with his father, Valiant Mason. You know, him and all of his brothers. You know, I have his father's phone number, Valiant Mason. I haven't spoken to him probably about a month and a half. Very, very, very good brother, man. Rode the red carpet out to me. He said, man, if you come to Ohio, when you come to Cleveland, let me know ahead of time, man. I got you. We gonna take you around and this and that. You know, so shout out to that entire family, man. That's a good dude. Shout out to Retro Boss and the Documentaries. My brother Blood Boss, man. Salute, fam. Hey, okay. Salute to my brother Blood, man.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying? So now, and then I'm hearing that I did see on Twitter that Shakur Stevenson is saying that this is his last year. He'll be a free agent this year. And some people are saying, yeah, man, Shakur gonna leave Top Rank. And if you guys know anything about Top Rank at this moment, and again, I'm not a spokesperson for them or anything, but I judge them by their works, things that they have shown throughout the years. They don't give a damn about a fighter becoming a free agent or losing a fighter. Shout out to Sports Prediction. The reason why is because the way their company is set up, it's not built upon one fighter being the cowbell. They have a plethora of fighters. They're going to make the fights that's going to be profitable to their business. Any fights that's not profitable to their business, they're willing to let a fighter go. If a fighter want to leave, if it makes sense, we'll keep them. If it don't make sense, so be it. Bob Arum has a history of this since the 70s. Since the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, like, I can tell he don't get, I don't know the man, but it's obvious he don't give two fucks.
True.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You know, maybe when he become a free agent, he can go to the PBC. He'll become a free agent. Maybe he can go over there and, you know, sit on the shelf or whatever. I don't know. You know, we'll see how that works out. You know, we'll see what James Prince can work out for him. Shout out to Jay Prince, man. Shout out to Jay Prince. We'll see what Jay Prince can work out for him once he become a free agent. We'll see. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, for what I'm seeing, I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like, if you look at the history of Top Rank, great fighters have come, they became Hall of Famers, and great fighters have gone. They came and left. And they just keep moving. Like, they honestly, Again, I don't know anything about their business model. But just for me being on the outside looking in, they really don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I think that's obvious. So if Shakur leaves, I do wish him luck. I hope everything works out for him. If he leaves, I wish him luck. I hope it works out for him. But it is what it is. Hold on, guys. We got a call it in. Caller, hold on. Just do not hang up. Hold on. We're gonna take a short station identification break, and when we get back, we're gonna open up the phone lines.
What's my name?
My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet? And the truth never explains. Moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug. Thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, this is Mason from Flint, Michigan. What's going on with you, baby?
Hey, Mason, what's going on, fam? Talk to me, man.
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. I just want to thank you for looking out for me this weekend, man. I needed that, man, for real.
Oh, man, no, ain't no problem, fam, man. You know, man, I told you, bro. You in the city, man. I appreciate you hitting me up, man. And you got my number, man. So anytime you want to reach out to me, man, just call me, bro. It ain't no problem, fam. When I go to different cities, bro, I have people look out for me. When I'm in LA, dudes look out. When I'm in Omaha, they look out. When I was in San Antonio, I had the dude brothers in the gym. They look out for me. So I mean, that's the least I can do, fam.
Right. Gotta pass the love around. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? I wanted to give you the, I ain't gonna say it on the phone, but I wanted to give you the whole thing, but you were like, no, I'm good. The whole thing was
for you. Yeah, man. Because I was rolling them so fat, man. I was only there till I left out yesterday.
Yeah.
I was only there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Then I rolled out, came back to cold ass Michigan. But yeah, man, I had a good time in Tampa, man. I like that city, man. I like that city a lot, man. They got a lot to offer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. Just anytime you're in the city, anybody in the chat, anytime you're in the city, man, y'all hit me up, man. Call the old boy. I got you. Just hit me up.
I appreciate it, Coach. And as far as the topic go today,
yeah,
Tio definitely putting the wagon before the horse, man. Like you say, Jamaine Ortiz ain't coming to lay down, man. That boy coming to fight, and it's a title shot, so he gonna give it all he got.
Yeah.
And if Tio don't stay focused, man, Tio gonna get his ass whooped. Because
yeah, man, he don't stay focused now. Shit, hey.
Well, because we done seen focused Tio,
yeah,
and we done seen unfocused Tio.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And them two totally different fighters, man. So yeah, if I was that boy, I listen. You leave that goddamn Bud Crawford shit alone, because that ain't the problems you want. You might want to finish your food before you go barking up that Bud Crawford tree any damn way.
Yeah, man.
That's my call, Coach. I appreciate you, my nigga.
All right, man. Salute, man. Shout out to Mason from Flint, Michigan, man. Stand up. Hey, yeah, I had forgot all about that. Yeah, Flint. My brother Mason, Mason followed, Mason subscribed to the show. As you can see, he called the show. He came in the city, man. He was like, man, Coach, man, I'm in town, man, and I was like, yeah, where you at? And he told me where it was at. I said, okay, cool. Write my number down. I texted him off my personal phone number. He had to go get him a rental car. I said, when you finish getting your rental car, I give you, I text you the address where I text you the address where I'm at. And he came to the barbershop where I be at, man. I got 3 barbershops I be at. So 3 of my homeboys own barbershops. And I got another homeboy that own a restaurant. So, you know what I mean? And, every weekend I leave my house and go throughout the city, you know what I mean, and catch up with everybody, So it is what it is, man. Yeah, anybody in the city, man, y'all hit me up, man. Y'all hit the old boy up. Shout out to Reborn in the building. Shout out to Reborn. JC, salute. Hey, Bonnie Keys, I'm rolling with Ortiz. And you know what? That's a doggone, that's a lot of money, man. I mean, hey, shout out to Thuggin' D. That's a lot of, I don't know, man. The way they betting on this fight, I gotta find out some information about how Ortiz been looking and sparring and training and this and that, man. Like, I don't know, man. That's some big odds. Now, that's some big odds, bro. That's some shit. I don't know, man. Just think about it. Everybody who put money on Kambosos when he beat Teofimo Lopez, they came up with a grip. Especially if you put a good amount of money on it. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, it's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block 2 times. Talk to me, fam.
Coach, I just had a revelation, man. While you were talking, I'm not lying, Coach. While you were talking with your homeboy, and y'all talking, right?
Yeah.
I'm driving by, and I see this big-ass sign, and it says Ortiz Lawn Service. So then that just fucking. I said, hold on. Oh, he's holding on. Hold on now. And then I saw in front of him, and the motherfucker looked like Jamaine Ortiz. I said, what the fuck, fucking Jamaine Ortiz up here in Dallas? I said, you gotta be kidding me. And I just said, no. Adrian, D-Block, wake the fuck up. This is your moment, my brother. Call the upset. Jamaine Ortiz by knockout. Teofimo Lopez. D-Block, D-Town, D-City.
Hey, D-Block. Hey. D-Block say. D-Block say that was a sign. That was a. Hey, look here, man. Hey, D-Block say that was a sign. That was a sign from the heavens. Hey, motherfucker D-Block a motherfucker, man. Hey, man, look here, man. Hey, I don't know, man. Hey, hey, listen, how old is hey, thank you, D. How old is Jamaine Ortiz? Let me look that up right quick. I had box rec up. Listen, let me go back to box rec. How old is Jamaine Ortiz? Let me go back to box rec. Anybody know he like 27, right? Let me see. How old is Jamaine Ortiz? I want to say he's 27 years old. Yeah, I think he's 27. The technician, right? The technician. Well, I can't see his damn age. Yeah, he's 27. He's 27 years old, so he's a young he's a young dude. He's a pretty young dude, man. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
What's going on? I was just D-Ware from Oakland.
Man, D-Ware from the town, man. Talk to me, fam.
Man, Coach, man, I've been watching boxing for too long, man. And I'm telling y'all, man, I know we be having a short memory when it comes to this boxing stuff, but this man, Teofimo, been promoting his fights since he got the belt at lightweight. This is how he promotes his fights, Coach. The brother will call out, he'll call out everybody. He's been calling out Devin Haney. He's been every time the dude get a fight coming, Top Rank not going to promote this man like he is. $10 man. He is not no $20 million man. This dude will go out here and call out. He gonna call out God next. Jesus is on his fight before he get out the game. He got to call out everybody. This man will get out here and he'll call anybody, any time. He called out Crawford. Come on now, we know good and well this man is not getting no ring with Terence Crawford. We know that. We know that fight is not gonna come into fruition. We know that. This man is running from a young stud. He doing everything in his power to stay away from Devin Haney. That's what I'm like, bro. We watching a rerun. This is you go back and we got all these other weird ass boxing channels trying to give him receipts. Oh, T.O. dropping receipts. This dude is doing the same exact thing every time. Top Rank ain't promoting this man. He's over here trying to implement the Devin Haney business model. He's trying to do it like he's the boss, bro. You're not the boss of your company. You're not the boss of Teofimo. So how the hell you out here calling out fighters? You know you can't make these big fights happen. You know Bob ain't got the tech. You asking us, and you know these dudes don't know the business of boxing. He out here asking, you got a promoter, homie, and you asking other promoters for money that your promoter won't even give you. You dig? I'm just like, man, I'm getting tired of it. And we got too many divas. You got Baby Tank over there asking for little toy Ferraris. You got you got Teofimo talking about he gonna beat up everybody after he beat up the man in front of him. And you know, Jamaine Ortiz, like I say, he arguably beat Homer. He arguably beat, in my opinion, he put up a good ass fight. And you know, you ask the right boxing, you know, the right boxing gonna say, hey, Ortiz won that fight.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. This is a game where, you know, the talkers are getting more of the recognition than the fighters. The fighter like Haney, anybody Haney call out, that's the boss. He goes straight to who he calling out. Everybody else, they're gonna run the loop. Can't say, sign Devin Haney. Yeah, put him on next. He on next, bro. And then you get next, and then he not next. You want a house. You want like you say, you want all these demands to fight. Is you a fighter or a model, nigga? We trying to get the fight done. Like you did, and that's all I got to say, Coach. I'm just saying, man. I appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Staying true, man. You're the only one out here, man, speaking for the people, man. We appreciate you, Coach.
Shout out to D-Web. Salute, fam. Old Town, stand up. And see, this is what retro boxing and documentaries talk about, right? I'm gonna tell you guys the importance of having boxing historians and stuff like that. Like I don't read like 15 magazines that my brother gave me. When I met Blood Boxing, he bought me a box. He gave me a gift, dog. That man brought me, like, I can never pay him back for this. He brought me a box full of old school Ring magazine magazines, like from the 60s, the 70s. And they got old school wrestling in there. It's a magazine he gave me. It's talking about wrestling, talking about Gorgeous George, right? And boxing. What's going on, the rankings and all that stuff at that time. This is true, though. When Teofimo has a fight coming up, he'll talk about everybody but who he's fighting. That is true. So this is a marketing tactic. But you got to say something about your fighter, who you fighting. At some point in time. We saw him do this with doggone Cambosos. My thing is, okay, do anybody think that Jamaine Ortiz is going to be a walk in the park? I get it. I understand. You get what I'm saying? I feel what you're saying now. It's going to be a walk in the park, but, bro, like, you know, if he's overlooking this guy, if he fuck around and lose, I don't want to hear that shit. Don't come over here with that bullshit, man, because I ain't trying to hear it. Because guess what? I'm going to rip your ass. If you come over here with that bullshit trying to cap, I'm like, no, my nigga, this shit I was talking about, y'all were talking about Bud Crawford and this, and I'm like, dude, listen, I get the Bud Crawford angle, but my man, he's too busy talking about Bud Crawford, but he overlooked this guy that he has a fight coming up with in 2 weeks. You get what I'm saying? So, and if he lose, if this fight go 12 rounds, if this fight go 12 rounds and it's close, we don't know what the judges are going, how they going to score this fight. If it go 12 rounds, it's close, I automatically know what's going to be said.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. My bad. Look.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying though? Like, yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. So now it's we'll see. We'll see, man. Like, again, I haven't heard anything. I got to make a couple of phone calls just to find out how Jamaine Ortiz has been looking in the gym, what's his focus is like, you know, how is he making the weight, whatever, you know, just like a lot of these things that I like to know ahead of picking who I think is going to win the fight. I'm leaning towards Teofimo Lopez. I don't think it should be as wide as it is myself, but hey, who do I know? The betting odds, the people the money is going on Teofimo. And the people are betting on Teofimo because don't nobody really know who Jamaine Ortiz is. So, I'm thinking about putting a couple of dollars on Jamaine Ortiz myself. Hey, Thuggin' D, I'm thinking about putting maybe like $100 on Jamaine Ortiz. Hey, shout out to Miss Parker. What's going on, Miss Parker? Salute to Miss Parker.
To this day.
That's what I'm thinking about, fam. You know, when you bet, you only bet what you can stand to lose. I can stand to lose $100. I mean, I probably, again, I mean, just for the win. I can't, just for the win. Hey, shout out to Thuggin' D. He said he been talking crazy, hanging around Bill. Hey, Thuggin' D, who been talking crazy? Ortiz? Hey, shout out to Reborn. Reborn say, don't hurt too, coach. Yeah, I mean, shit. Hey, who been talking? Hey, who been talking crazy? Oh, Thugger D said he been talking. Hey, Thugger D, I'm gonna tell you why. Well, I still got no spin packs over here. Hey, Thugger D, I'm gonna tell you why he been talking crazy. He probably like, man, this man overlooking me, man. Like, we got a fight coming up.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
Hey, Thugger D, put yourself in Ortiz's shoes. I got a fight coming up with this dude, and this dude talking about everybody but me. He just overlooking me. Yeah, man, I'm gonna fight Crawford next, and Crawford ain't fought nobody, and I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna do this and do that. And Ortiz sit there looking like, well, damn, he act like this is a foregone conclusion that he gonna win this fight. What about me? He not even Hey, Thugger D, that's all. Hey, Thugger D, that's all I'm saying, fam. Put yourself in Ortiz's shoes. That's all I'm saying, fam. Ortiz like, okay, me and the dude, like, this is the biggest fight of Ortiz's career. Ortiz fought Lomachenko for the title eliminator, and then he fought. Damn, this shit is sticky, boy. Lord. Boy, I got some stickiest of the icky over here, boy.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
You get what I'm saying? Hey, what did say Ron J? He say judges all of a sudden like Ortiz fighting style. Hey, Ron J. Hey, you already know, fam. Let me tell you something. It ain't good to be beefing with your promoter, dog. It ain't good. That's all I'm saying, B. That's all. Don't be beefing with your promoter, dog. Listen, it ain't good to be beefing with your promoter now. When you still over there. But let me tell you, but when I look at Top Rank, bro, people talk that shit, man, but it's some Hall of Famers on fought over there at Top Rank. Come from Top Rank. James Likes Out Tony, nigga motherfucking the G-Man, Mike McCallum, the G-Man, doggone, we got Mike McCallum, we have shit, man, a whole lot of Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray, what's my man name? Pernell Whitaker. Man, you know what I gotta do? I gotta look at the long list of fighters that fought over the Hall of Fame fighters. Bro, I'm just saying, fam, like, shit, James Lights Out Tony, I think did Evander Holyfield fight over there before too? I know he fought with Don King, but I think he fought over there as well. It's a lot of fighters fought on Top Rank, man, throughout the 70s, 80s. It's a bunch of them. And this is what I was saying, like, I think, and this is just me on the outside looking in, I think their business model, Top Rank's business model, is it's not predicated upon one fighter. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather. I don't know how I forgot about Floyd. Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Manny Pacquiao, Sugar Shane Mosley. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers fought over there, man. Whole lot of motherfuckers. Well, Floyd Mayweather had 35 of Floyd Mayweather fights. Floyd Mayweather had 50 fights, 49 professional fights, 1 exhibition fight, Conor McGregor fight. I don't count that as 50. 35 of his fights was on the Top Rank. And he fought some hell of a mofo. We talking about Pretty Boy Floyd. You know what I mean? Look at all the fights Top Rank. Look at all the fights Top Rank and Don King put together. Co-promotional fights, Top Rank and Don King promotions. Look at those fights. I gotta sit back because my memory is not as like on the spot good right now, but I can go back and sit back and just like look at this shit, man. Like just do some research on it. Bro, there's some hell of a fighters that we got in the Hall of Fame, man. Like how many Hall of Fame fighters came from Top Rank? That'll be a good trivia question. You know, a whole lot of them started with Top Rank, period. Floyd Mayweather, 35 fights. I know the Flomos don't want to hear that, and Floyd will never talk about that, but guess what? 35 of your fights was with Top Rank. Pretty Boy Floyd was with Top Rank. You get what I'm saying? Let me see something. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to look Look like the screen froze. My bad. Look like the screen had froze for a minute. Shout out to Jelani. What you say? You say Bob Arum and Don King ruled boxing. Yeah, they did rule boxing for a while. They did. They had it on lock. They ruled it for a while, bro. They ruled it for a while. And you know, you would think that, and this is what I'm saying, like, I told you guys, these guys, their business model is different. Top rank business model is not predicated upon, oh, look, what's her name left? Terence Crawford left Top rank. I mean, I don't think that they missed a beat on that. Floyd Mayweather left Top rank. They didn't miss a beat. Miguel Cotto ended up leaving. Manny Pacquiao ended up leaving. They didn't miss a beat. They don't miss a beat on that. Because their company is not predicated upon one fighter. I think this is what I think. And this is just my hypothesis. I think the Top rank model, no one fighter is bigger than the company. No, Thugger D, not the Iron Fist, fam, not the Iron Fist. But I'm saying no one fighter is bigger than the company. It's like this here, like, Thugger D, you remember this? Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Nobody's bigger than the promoter of the company. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. And then guess what? They end up kicking Otis' ass. They end up kicking doggone David Ruffin out the group.
Hurting the group? I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
And you know the crazy part about it? When them top ranked fighters, Carl Moretti, y'all look up Carl Moretti. That's a bad motherfucker when it comes to matchmaking. I'm not talking about his brother Dave. I'm talking about the matchmaker. But listen, let me tell you something, fam. That dude right there, that dude ain't nothing to fuck with. When it comes to matchmaking, bro, you be like, damn, how the hell is no name top ranked fighter beat this well known PBC fighter or whatever? This dude who ain't fought nobody or this and that or how he did that? How he did that? I'm like, dude, boy, they be finding them diamonds in the rough, bro. Like that matchmaking, boy, that matchmaking be on point. They be knowing, bro. They be knowing, like, yeah, this right here, yeah, okay, yeah, she's motherfucker here good and strong. Like they be knowing, fam. True. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. Hey, shout out to Will Page, man, for becoming a member, man. Let's give Will a round of applause, man. Hey, bro, I'm just saying, fam, like, bro, how he won that fight, man? That dude, how he won that? Hey, they got that. Hey, listen, they got that secret weapon over there, boy. They got that motherfucking secret. Hey, all boys to the side, boy. They got that secret weapon over there, boy. Goddamn Carl Moretti.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Niggas be getting whooped. Niggas like, God damn, how he lost that fight, man? How he lost that fight? He was a doggone 10-1 underdog. He was a 10-1 favorite to win. How he lost that fight? I'm like, dude, that matchmaker, because the money is going on the guy who, the money is going on how the betting odds work. To my understanding is this: the people are going to put the money on the guy who they know, versus more so the guy who they don't know. So in this situation, Teofimo Lopez is more of a known fighter than Jamaine Ortiz. So everybody's betting money on Teofimo Lopez. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Teofimo Lopez gonna run through doggone Jamaine Ortiz. True. This is why Booger Ray Leonard, like, we're very selective about what we're doing over here. That's what he mean by that.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I want to show y'all something before we go. Y'all remember Amantis Stantionis? Somebody, this is what's going on Twitter. Now, he last fought April 16, 2022. There's a lot of guys over there at PBC are inactive. All right, this guy right here, Leo Santa Cruz, inactive. 716 days. Jerron Boots Ennis is not a PBC fighter, but he fights on all of the PBC cards. So he lined himself up with Showtime, PBC. You know, it is what it is. He lined himself up. He fights on all of their cards. I didn't realize the last time he fought was July. He hasn't fought, and last time he fought was doggone July the 8th. I think that's it. And Keith Thurman. When the last time Keith Thurman fought? We got Gary Russell Jr. When the last time Gary Russell Jr. fought? Keith Thurman ain't fought since when? 2022? When the last time Keith Thurman fought? 2022. Danny Garcia. When the last time Danny Garcia fought? And those are just the ones I just pulled up. We can go, I was just at the PBC's website. We go to their website. There's a whole lot of inactive fighters. Dudes ain't fighting. Before, we talking about before this Showtime shit. Like these dudes ain't fought. And if you get, I'm gonna tell you guys like this here. If you take a name fighter that's inactive and you put him in there with a no-name fighter that's active, the money is going to go on the name fighter because he got the name. But I'm going to tell you, put the money on the no-name fighter that's active. True. Put the money on the no-name fighter that's active. One thing I say about Tank going to make sure he fight 2 times a year. Tank going to fight twice a year. So Tank's going to make sure he's not inactive. That's a good thing that Tank does. Canelo, he only had one fight at the PBC. He have 2 more, but Canelo's going to make sure he fight at least twice a year. So Crawford don't fight that much. He fight once a year. Spence hardly fight because of injuries or whatever. Some of these guys, they have to, when you're not active, I'm telling you guys, when you take a fighter who is active and you match him up with the fighter that's inactive, even if that inactive fighter has the name, he the name, and these are the odds are going in his favor because of his name. I'm telling you, put the bread on the inactive no-name, on the active no-name fighter. True. Yeah, that's what you got to do, fam. That's what you got to do. Before we go, we got to say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, I'm just saying, bro, like, and what you say, Tip, you say in cases like that, you have to hedge your bet, hedge your money. Well, you know what, Tip? I'm not a professional gambler myself, fam, to be honest with you. So I really don't, I just pretty much bet head up. But what I noticed, Tip, is this here. I don't care who the fighter is, where they from, what promotional company they with. That's not even the point. The point is when you get them dudes who are inactive, bro, and they ain't fought, and I'm telling you, fam, I've seen this shit happen so many times. When he get in the ring, his timing is off. Like, man, I couldn't find my timing, man. My legs went up under, my legs wasn't under me. The timing ain't never there. That's like one of the main things that happen. The timing ain't there. He can't get caught with shots in this. Man, I was just missing by inches. The dude ain't been active. Inactivity kill. The inactivity kills, bro. Like, inactivity really kills. Like, if you put Keith Thurman in there, with a fighter who been fighting. Put Keith Thurman in the ring with a fighter who don't have 3 fights in the calendar year. If Mario Barrios don't have about, and again, I ain't crazy about Mario Barrios like that, but put Keith Thurman in there with a live dog that don't have, in there with a live dog that don't have about 3 or 4 fights within that calendar year, and the last time you don't have a fight is damn near, 18, 19, 20 months ago. Watch what happened.
True.
Hey, what you say, fam? Tip Betty said you're right. He said, but in some cases, like the Maloney fight 2 weeks ago, the inactive fighter, he may get a house job. Hey, Tip, you're right about that. You right about that. You make a point on that. You do make a point on that. The Maloney fight was kind of tight. It was kind of close. Some people felt that the other guy won. I'm not gonna lie, Tip. I thought the other dude won the fight. I thought Maloney lost that fight. To be fair, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thought Maloney lost that fight, bro. I really did. I'm not gonna throw a civil war about it, but I thought he lost that fight, fam. To be fair. Anyway, let's give a shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody who called the show, man. Shout out to James Lee from B-More. Shout out to Martin from Oakland. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Shout out to Rob from New York. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to the brother. Shout out to Bone Boxing from Omaha. Shout out to Marco from the 714. Salute to Rob Boy Fresh from DC. Jared from B-More. Martin from Jersey, Brick City. D-Block from Dallas, Texas, 2 times. Mason from Flint, Michigan. And D-Well from Old Town. Let's give him a round of applause. And again, guys, you guys hit the city. You guys hit my city, man. Y'all call me, hit me up, man. Let me know, say, Coach, man, I'm in town. Anybody? Mason from Flint, Michigan. He was here last weekend. He hit me up, let me know he was in town. And we met up at the barbershop, man. And you know what I mean? Looked out, you know what I mean? Looked out, we'll just say that. And everything good. The brother went to heavenly heights. You know what I mean? Some of the, I tell you what, you feel me?
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, yo, Mo. Hey, yo, Mo, you already know, Mo. Hold on, let me get it right there. Hey, Mo, you already know. Put my hand behind it. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Hey, you already know, Mo. Mo, you are. Hey, you feel me? Hey, Mo, you already know.
True.
Mo, like, hey, yo, Mo, you already know, Mo. Hey, let's give a shout out to all the Tenderonis, man. The PYTs and the 100 deals right quick, man. Hey, shout out to Mimi. Shout out to Sheila. Shout out to all the Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to Goddess. Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to Goddess, man. Shout out to doggone shout out to Lisa Bells. Shout out to Miss Connie Stevens. Salute to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Salute to Food Revolution. Bless 365. Shout out to the lovely Miss Parker. Shout out to my sister, man, Tila in the building, the lovely Tila. My sister, Nick Rich. Fee on the Tube. Can't forget about the lovely Amina. Key from Tennessee. Salute to my sister, Green Eyes P. Shout out to Bree. Ebony 76, Pieces. Shout out to Felicia Williams, man. Can't forget about La Jessica, my sister. Karma Serene. Kiara. Summer in November. Shout out to Elena. And salute to Nate with the A. Hey, let's give the sisters a round of applause. Oh, and another thing, let me clear the record on this here too. Now you know what? I'm not gonna clear the record on something. I'll wait till another time to clear the record on something else. I'm gonna let that go. But I'm gonna see you guys, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Anyways, we already said all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, look here, bro. I'm going to be flying out Friday, man, so we probably won't have dinner on this Fridays. I do apologize, but I'm going to be in L.A. Yay!
True.
Hey, boy, I can't wait to get back to L.A., baby. baby. No, sir. You ought to know what time it is. You feel me? It is what it is. If you sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, talk to him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
And again, man, when it comes to this boxing shit, we running things.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
And you know what? To all of the Wakanda niggas say about the laptop revolutionaries and Nick Sachs, no matter what you say, it is what it is.
I still love you.
Hey, bro, oh my God. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Talk to him, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar, where you at, baby boy? Where my dog at?
And by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a dream, and spirit confirmed to me in the dream that I'm supposed to have 2 wives. And since it came to me in my dream, it is official and it is authentic. It was approved by the heavens. They will not be the same complexion because I don't want to be accused of being a light-skinned supremacist or a dark-skinned supremacist.
Yes, sir, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Shut that soft ass shit up. And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Shout out to Will Page. Shout out to the chat.
Hey, okay.
Will Page in the building.
Hey, okay.
Ed Dog.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jelani.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jelani. Okay. Shout out to Jelani. Shout out to L. Harvey, man. Harvey, salute, bro.
Hey, okay.
Salute to my sister Elena.
Hey, okay.
The Inevitable, D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore. Stand up. Facts. You still got Tank Davis' name tattooed on your head, D-Block.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to JC.
Hey, okay.
North Omaha's very own. Shout out to my sister Tila.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Laura Blue, MBM.
Hey, okay.
Hood Sports and Boxing. Salute to you, fam.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Miss Parker.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Frank Forbes.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mr. Corey Bradley.
Hey, okay.
Miss Connie Stevens.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my main man, Thuggin' D. Thuggin' D. Salute to you, fam. Hey, Thuggin' D, look, Thuggin' D, man. I need you to chill out, dog. I need it to you my dog. I rock with the Thuggin' D. I fuss with you, man. Shout out to Thuggin' D, man.
Hey, okay.
Hey, shout out to G5, man, from the Bronx. The Bronx stand up. G5, what's going on, fam? Shout out to G5. G5, salute to you, fam. Shout out to G5.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to T-Seals ATL.
Hey, okay.
The ATL. Shout out to my main man, JC.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Schoolo X-Man.
Hey, okay.
My main man, Ron Boy Fresh.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Retro Boston and Documentaries. He was here.
Hey, okay.
Who else we have in the building, man? I want to try to get everybody before we bounce. Shout out to Elton Jackson. Elton, what's going on, bro?
Hey, okay.
Man, if I forget you, do not take it personal. Hey, shout out to Tip Bayless.
Hey, okay.
If I forget you, do not take it personal, bro. I'm trying to get everybody's name, and I be forgetting. I can't remember everybody's name in the chat. Shout out to John Travis.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ismael Barroso.
Hey, okay.
Dr. Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
Stephen X.
Hey, okay.
Swat Jones.
Hey, okay.
My sister Lisa Bales.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sports Fanatic.
Hey, okay.
I think that's all I see. Metal Hendrix.
Hey, okay.
Oh yeah, my main man, cooking with Sir Senior. Sir Senior, man. Salute to you, brother, man. I really appreciate you.
Hey, okay.
My sister, the lovely Lisa Bales.
Hey, okay.
CJ in the building.
Hey, okay.
I want to give a shout out to everybody I can give a shout out to, man. It is what it is. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know. Shout out to the Tenderonis, the Honey Deals, the PYTs, and you already know what time it is. All right, man. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be talking about Jaime Munguia. Probably talk about them Thursday as well. I'm trying to get this celebrity boxing promoter on. I got a good relationship with the brother. I know what you got, though. I don't want you guys tripping. I'm telling you. Celebrity boxing promotion. I want to know how that works. Because, you know, right now, Nick Sack Promotions, we trying to get some celebrity matches going on ourselves. So I got a brother coming on here who he is the guy that I think he said he put on the celebrity boxing match. I want to say, did he say Roy Jones? Not Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, but Roy Jones and Indio Champ or something of that sort. I think this is the guy. I could be wrong, but I think this is the guy. But I see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.